Okay, cool. I think we're live. Let me click into the game. Hi gamers, back at it. Some more date, everything. Oh, I forgot the hat. One moment. Yeah. I opened OBS today, and then and then immediately understood that today is probably gonna be a bit of a scuff stream today. Uh, changed ISPs. So I had some minor internet issues right at the start of stream, or right before stream. But I think they should be fixed, and also date everything crashed during the please waiting screen, so I'll put the hat on as is required of these streams. There you go, I made this hat, we're gonna use it. There we go, we're good, we're good. Alright, cool. Let me get straight in, I think. I have my coffee, I have a brownie. Later, but gaming today. Let me think. I think what I want to do first is that I want to finish Monique's and Eddie and Volt's story, and then I'll go on another slew of realizations.
The breaker box is back to its brightly lit and well-populated glory, with its inimitable host standing ready at the door to greet you.
Livewire! You look ravishing as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another evening? Be
Of
honest,
course.
you enjoyed yourself so much last time you just couldn't stay away. Am I right?
I really hope I didn't fuck their story up. That the club is nice, but that's not what keeps me coming back. That's not what keeps me coming back.
Is that so? What is it that has captured your attentions then?
You, obviously.
Volt chuckles.
The spark is undeniable and mutual, I assure you. I was rather hoping you would come by today. What do you say we enjoy it a little more closely together, hmm? Care to dance?
I thought you'd ever ask.
He leads you onto the floor. Not one.
Uh-oh. Game? Game, are you gonna crash again? That what? That what?
You
Okay, we're
move
good.
quite beautifully, Livewire. I'm impressed.
The game also had an update today. So I really hope that didn't mess anything up.
The song has ended, but Volt has left his arm encircling your waist. He turns his face to yours
Make out with him sloppy style. Cause, well,
and plants a kiss on your lips that takes your breath away. Time seems to stop while the two of you are connected. Your entire body tingles, as though you've just been plugged into an electric socket.
what about Eddie?
And then, far sooner than you'd like, the song ends, and with it, Volt's kiss. He smiles at you, his eyelids low and hooded.
It's far too easy to lose oneself with you. Loath as I am to say it, I must leave to start the show.
For the first time that evening, the power begins to fluctuate. It's louder than it has been before, and it does seem to go on.
Don't let the surge fool you. My power is just fine.
What about Eddie?
Don't think I'm done with you yet, Livewire.
Volt leaps onto the stage as you settle into your seat.
Good evening, my fellow objects and gentle things. I hope you're ready for...
The power surges violently, and Volt stumbles. He catches his breath and steadies himself.
Oh no, he's gonna go bald.
Ready for an incredible performance. Tonight we have...
The system buzzes, cracking and flaring. Volt drops to a knee and clutches his belly. The surge rages until the very room seems to shake, when suddenly, everything goes black.
Oh dear. That sounds real bad. He's dead. Walt!
You hear nothing but the panic of the audience, the confused scrape of chairs. You make your way through the club in the dark to hear familiar voices.
You have to stop, Eddie. Oh, I can get it back. Just give me a minute to recharge. I can... Oh!
As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out that you've made it to some back room, a forgotten corner. The electrical power grid hangs on the wall, with Eddie slumped against it.
Eddie, are you
Both Eddie
overworking
and Volt
yourself?
look exhausted. Eddie dangerously so. He fiddles with the grid controls.
Stop. Eddie, please. Just let me go out. You're going to fry yourself completely. I said no, Volt. Eddie, I can fix this. Eddie. Fuck's sake, Volt, I'm not letting you go out, okay? We both know what that could mean, and I'm not... I can't go back to being alone. I can't lose you. You can't keep splitting yourself like this. If you do, then...
Volt notices your presence and moves to stand. Eddie holds him back.
It's fine. They deserve to know.
What's going on? What happened to you guys?
I'm failing. The power is failing and I can't stop it.
Eddie leans back against the grid controls, his posture crooked and jagged. He seems ready to combust from the inside, but years of control are keeping him standing. For now.
It was slow enough at first. I didn't even notice it. Small fluctuations, random surges. The entire house depends on my power, and it's my job to keep it stable for them. To keep them all safe. I had to work harder to compensate. I thought, if I could outlast it would all balance out. But it only made things worse. Even more unstable, so I had to push even harder just to keep up. And then it just became normal. To always be completely drained, barely hanging on.
Buddy.
I don't know how long it took me to realize that it was my fault to begin with. My faulty wire. I was the problem. But I couldn't stop. They still needed me.
What about what you needed?
Exactly. They needed me, and I needed help. So, I gave it to myself. I split myself. So there was more of me to go around.
You're telling me you gave birth to Volt? Are you...
I made Volt. He was my fix.
What does that make Volt exactly?
Here, and still perfectly capable of hearing you. Thank you very much. This club has to run. Its power, its light and music and heat and energy, it's everything. And I have to have Volt to make it work. I made him. It was supposed to be temporary. It only slowed things down by spreading out the power. But then, even that became too much. And now maintaining me is draining him just as much as... Just stop, I already told you. Eddie, they still need you. It's my job to protect you. Even from yourself. We're not doing it. It's too risky.
What do you need?
The faulty wire. Volt, don't! You have to fix the wire and reset the system. If you do that, Volt could disappear. I don't know if I can bring him back. Please. You can't.
If Volt is a part of you, you'll never lose him.
Easy to say when you're not the one who has to go through it. You don't know what it was like.
Whatever happens, you don't have to go through it alone. I'm here.
It's the only fix left, Eddie. We have to try.
Eddie sits there for a long moment, then finally nods.
You remember where the tools are? I'll walk you through what to do.
You ready?
Wait. Fuck. Are we sure we have to do this?
Yes.
Quite. It's time, Eddie. Fine. Fine. Alright, just... Before... that... I just wanted to thank you. For... being here, I guess. Whatever, just do it before I change my mind.
Eddie is very cute. Reset the power.
Eddie leads you through the process, patient and attentive, despite his reservations. When you've finished, he gives you the nod to do the rest. The dim light around Eddie and Vault blinks out completely, leaving you in total darkness.
All the trauma they put into each of these characters, these are just random, and these are just random household objects just sort of hanging around in my house.
For a few moments, everything is quiet and dark. And then, a rustle.
You'd think I live in a war zone.
The lights turn on.
Hello? Did it work?
Over here.
Eddie is sitting at the bar, looking haggard but with a light in his eyes that you've never seen before.
Oh, hey there, Livewire.
Your objects are learning bad habits for you. I'm sorry. Hello yourself. How are you feeling?
I... feel good. I'm pretty tired. But after a reset, that's normal. I don't know. I just feel... stable. I'd almost forgotten what this felt like.
About what exactly?
Annoyingly, everything. I was holding on so tight to the way I thought things had to be. I didn't realize all that did was trap both of us in a situation that wasn't working. And honestly, I'm not sure I would have ever been able to see it if it wasn't for you.
I'm not gonna lie, Eddie is giving me like Persona user. Eddie is a Persona user and Volt is Persona. Prove me wrong.
What he means
Oh, there he is.
he's quite taken with you. Volt? We both are, but I'm sure you already knew that. Look at you.
Wait, take him with me as in...
As in? As in, do we really have to spell it out?
The feeling is very much mutual. I like
Really?
these two, I think they're neat.
I mean, if you're interested, we wouldn't mind you, sticking around. If you feel like it, or whatever. We would be delighted to have you.
I'm in.
Alright, well, if you're gonna stick around, might as well be useful. Come on. You remember where the tools are? Let's go. I'll send over some drinks.
Nice. I've heard Eddie and Volt's story is a very easy one to screw up, so I'm glad that I didn't mess up for them. Okay. Awesome. It's Eddie and Volt, and then I also want to finish up Monique's real quick. I really hope I did her quiz correctly.
Welcome back. I have reviewed your answers and taken them into careful consideration. I believe you to be trustworthy.
Oh.
I had a good feeling about you from the conversations we have had. And after the interview, I really got to know what kind of person you are. It is just reassuring to know that we are on the same page.
We are?
I imagine that you like me, and I like you.
Oh, I like you too.
Excellent. I mean, duly noted. Please recognize that the feelings are reciprocated.
He's very, very professional.
If it is all right with you, I would like to ask you for a favor.
What is it?
Take me out on a date.
Oh.
Just a stroll around the house will do. I trust that you will keep me safe.
Yeah, I mean, Keith's already left, so I think we should be fine, of course.
Good. Okay, let me just breathe for a sec. I am ready. Where shall we go?
There's a big old living room.
Whoa. What do you do with all this space?
I play video games.
I suppose it would make sense to dedicate such a place to recreation and social activities. You have a lot of nice things here. Expensive gaming consoles, a TV, lots of furniture, a piano, big windows too. I should take note of everything and plan for coverage.
This is starting to sound like you're working.
My apologies. You are correct. We are on a date. Shall we continue?
Well, ain't this grand? It's my fave TV fan. And who's this snack of a stack of Benjamins?
Oh, hello. My name is Monique.
Monique? How unique! And just as sleek as that fine physique. I must confess, my interest is professionally piqued.
Right, because, like, it's not like she's actually, like, walking around in the house with me. I'm just sort of walking around with, like, a stack of $100 bills in my hand. Right.
I'm telling, rhymes with jelly. Like how your bestie's gonna feel when they peep you under my spelly. After all, dawg, this is the best corner of the whole dwelly. Dwelly, of course, being street for dwelling. Just something new I'm trying out.
What makes it the best?
So gassed you asked! Just to fix those peepers on that sweet screen between my speakers.
Yeah, get her, like, I don't know, home improvement shows.
All right then.
Monique sits, a small breeze from the air conditioning blowing her hair just so. She looks beautiful.
Now, watch and squeal as my 5,000 series and shows reveal my appeal. Don't all this must-see programming hit you right in the feels? Ain't it unreal?
Normally, I would question the overusage of air conditioning when you aren't in the room. But this is quite lovely.
Swing on by anytime, Valentine, and I'll shine in your divine eyes something sublime.
Let's continue our date, Monique.
Monique doesn't respond. She closes her eyes, savoring the air conditioner's cool breeze.
Thanks, Hector. Monique.
Huh? Oh yes, one moment. Where shall we go?
I guess we're just gonna go down the list. The bedroom.
I have seen only glimpses, but this is nice. What a huge bed.
It's pretty comfy.
It is. Hey, would you like to lie down with me? I want to savor this moment. To think I've been so close to this. To you.
Shall we get going?
Where shall we go?
The gym.
Oh my. So many accomplishments. Where shall we go?
Let's show you where you came from.
This is quaint.
It's mostly storage.
Oh, I see. This is an efficient usage of the floor space. I approve.
No need to try so hard.
In that case, I think I have seen enough of this area. Oh, Sophia! Hello.
Hello, Mother.
Thank you for taking me under your care all these years.
Someone had to,
Ah,
and I was more than happy to.
Sophia.
I'm surprised to see you outside. Think you can handle the outside world?
Oh,
Oh, she says.
I kept to myself for so long and worried that you harbored ill feelings towards me, so I was nervous about running into you.
Then run into me more often so I can give you a hug.
Thank you.
And a whipping.
Gulp.
Sexual.
All right, now go run along. There's a whole house to see.
Right. Duly noted.
Shall we?
Yes. This is a whirlwind. Where to next?
Oh, okay, I guess we're really checking literally everything out. How about the dining room?
This is where you eat?
Yeah, but sometimes I've been eating in the bedroom or office.
I advise that you separate your spaces from work and rest.
It's hard to do. I thought you only gave out financial advice. If I could have my
have you
own,
to think about too now.
if I could have my own separate office outside of my own bedroom, I would.
Well,
I
beyond
don't have
the
the
save money
space.
for you thoughts. This is a whirlwind. Where to next?
Let's take you to City Kitchen. I wonder if I
What will you do for dinner tonight?
hadn't realized so many folk. There might have been more interactions. See, not sure.
You have to start planning your meals. Do you have enough ingredients? Maybe we should take a trip to the grocery store.
Monique.
All right. Perhaps you can order out tonight. But do not make that a habit. This is a whirlwind. Where to next?
Have you ever seen a laundry room? Have you been left in my
Monique
back
looks
pocket
positively
before?
haunted.
Dear.
It takes her a while to even manage to speak.
Have you gone through wash cycles? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Just do not ever leave me in your pants pockets and forget about me.
Sorry.
This is a whirlwind. Where to next?
I can show you my office.
Oh. So this is where you make more of me.
That's right.
Amazing.
Oh, there's Mac.
Can I help you?
Hello, I am Monique.
Wait, I see Rebel. I see Rebel.
Mac.
Mac, would you happen to be storing a budget sheet file for monthly spending?
Let me check. Nope.
Gotta make those.
Thank you.
It's with luck.
Will you start writing down what I say?
I promise.
Good. I look forward to our second date then.
You don't mean that we're budgeting for our next date?
Does that not sound fun? Ooh, we could both start our own sheets and bring what we have. Think of it as a collaborative study date.
A date where you just sort of make spreadsheets with each other? Great.
Great. And back we return. This was so lovely. Next time, I would love to take this further.
Anytime, I find myself very attracted to you.
Interesting. I will have to take you up on that. You gave me the courage to step out without a plan. And now, I feel on top of the world. I would have never left if it were not for you and our talks. So, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
There we go.
Love makes the world go round.
Ooh. I'm getting there. Stats. Okay, I did see Rebel. I did see Rebel. Gonna get Rebel before I forget about them. Just sitting there, playing games on my computer, I guess.
Huh? Wait, what the hell?
That was awkward.
They're sure a feisty one. You wouldn't think rubber could fly that fast.
What was Rebel doing here?
Sorry, their privacy settings were set to fuck off. Excuse the language, but I do have to be truthful when it comes to privacy settings. Anyway, need something, my love?
I'm worried about Rebel.
So am I.
Is everything okay?
Yes, quite okay. Although I cannot normally ascertain the feelings of rubber ducks, so your mileage may vary. I believe we may be nearing the end of this particular conversational requirement.
I don't know if I want to keep pressuring them. I feel like I guess. Come on, Mac, it's for a good cause.
A good cause. That's always the best kind of cause. Rebel is fine. They just ask me to look up some sort of news story every now and again.
What news?
Well, that's the thing. There's no news. They show me their barcode number and then begin to hound me.
Are they trying to figure out more about like where they came from?
They are looking for a missing object report for someone called Regina Rubert the 73rd. But there's just nothing. No article, no police report.
Right? Because before Scandal was talking about like mass produced.
Makes me wonder if it's all make-believe.
Bear.
The most I was able to find was it is the name of a long-standing family business located in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a country in Europe.
Thanks, Mac. I'll remember that.
You know where to find me if you need me to look up the spelling. Incidentally, if this Regina is real, according to my searches, they would have 1,636,467 identical siblings.
Yeah.
I suppose that number is large, though I have seen larger. 1,636,468, for example. I have told you all I can about this subject. See me anytime you need to spy on other objects. Farewell, my love.
Of course, Mac. I look forward to realizing you. Okay. Well, we did that. So let me go ahead and... We'll do Florence and Celia.
Welcome! The mayor is currently in a meeting. Oh, it's you! Hello! Even though I'm co-mayor now, I still mostly handle the administrative duties down here. Here, let me ring Celia on the other line so you can say hi. Miss Mayor, guess who's here?
Miss Mayor, I told you before not to interrupt in the middle of a meeting unless it was an emergency.
Mrs. and Mrs. Mayor.
This is an emergency. Someone needs to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, I see.
Florence is so cute.
Hello.
I'd like to talk about you two getting real.
Goodness, that is important. I'll come down right away. Telly, just be a dear and shut yourself off for a moment. Realization. Are you sure that's a good idea? Who would take care of our responsibilities if we were to snap our fingers and run around as humans, all willy-nilly?
I think it would be fun. As long as it's both of us.
We got it. Don't worry, I have what it takes to look after the house.
Madams, your populace awaits.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely the floor and ceiling becomes...
Celia looks really good. Also, Florence's outfit is very... But Celia, god dang.
Here you are.
That is a woman. Dang.
Before remarking on becoming a human, it seems that there's business to be done. Celia hands over a gigantic stack of papers.
Uh-oh.
Now, according to the bylaws of the line of succession to the house, the duties of mayor fall to you by default.
It's all right. You'll do great.
Just don't forget, shake hands, listen well, always wear a winning smile, and you're likely to win the special election when it comes time.
Celia always did tend to forget the last one.
Well, this mess outside isn't going to fix itself.
Ready to go?
Bon voyage, ladies.
Celia dusts her hands. and excuses herself and Florence from your home.
It's been lovely being your mayor, but it simply isn't right for a woman of means to live on another person's dime.
She and Celia get a surprisingly luxurious apartment together. You never did figure out how they could afford it. Soon enough, Celia throws herself back into local politics. First it's the neighborhood watch, then the local school board, then a small government position a few towns over. It's never a surprise to see your previous ceiling running for the primary. She always holds the most wonderful parties on election night, and she never fails to answer you any time you reach out, especially with the help of her lovely assistant. She and Florence as a team complement each other perfectly.
And now they're married. Awesome. Scored. Damn.
Thank God you're here. I am losing my mind. I know you saw that last email. What the fuck kind of fucked up police state shit is this? Your name, your address, your social security number, your credit history, your blood type, your relationship history, a urine sample, a retinal scan, all your biometric and genetic data, access to your search history, all your internet passwords.
Don't forget your favorite CEO.
How could I fucking forget? He thought that was so cute. Like, shut up, God. I just don't know anymore, man. I'm making the best money I've ever made in my life. I'm building a resume that could take me anywhere after this. But is it worth it in the end? Am I gonna be able to look myself in the mirror if I stay in the middle of all this?
Isn't there anything else you wanted to do?
Honestly, yeah, there is. I've been thinking a lot lately that I always wanted to be a nurse.
Oh,
I've saved up enough to pay for school again. It would be a huge change, but I feel like I'd be happier.
it's kind
And
of
with
hard
the
being a
kind of
nurse,
hours
though.
I'd work, I don't know, maybe I'd have time for dating again. I've been so lonely and I don't want to date anyone here.
You can date
You're
Hero
basically
Yume.
the only person here I'd even consider, like, eligible for that. And I'm busy and you've got your furniture lovers.
Unless... You saying you want to date me?
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, maybe in different circumstances, but focus. Okay, talking about Valdivian. There's just so much to think about, and every time I start leaning towards one or the other, I just talk myself right out of it, or into the other one. Would you still respect me if I stayed?
Of course I would.
Thank you for saying that. I don't know what I'd do if you lost respect for me. Thanks for always listening to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm grateful for your support. Thanks, friend. I'm
And
gonna
like you
go.
say, I'm my bestie. Okay. We got Florence and Stelia. I can also get Stella, it looks like.
Page 21. Mortgage? More like passive income. My favorite right hand. Wanna help me check on the books?
I'm ready to realize you.
Truly, dear? I mean, I'm flattered, but you don't have to, unless you, well, want to. I mean, I want to, but only if you want to, too.
I want to, and I got what I need.
Time to step out.
The spectral energy flows through your dataviators, and what was once merely a set of stairs becomes...
Very stylish grandma. Okay.
Oh, me, oh my. Standing is a little bit woozy?
Careful, don't fall over, grandma. Are you okay?
No, it's a little bit wonderful, actually. Standing on my own 2 feet. I can move, I can look back, I can see how far I've come, and I can do that again and again and again. Thank you for your patronage.
You're most welcome, Stella.
Stella steps up and steps out,
Onward and upward.
striking right at the heart of entrepreneurship. Stella starts 3 companies simultaneously.
Bold.
Stella's stilettos, Stella's stencils, Stella's steering wheels.
But in the real world of brutal economic truth, there was more to being successful than showing up and working hard. Sometimes things stayed stagnant or even dipped.
I'm not always leveling up.
In order to cope with the feelings of despair, Stella opened a silly-looking app that you had downloaded onto her phone, Candy Crash, and very soon topped the leaderboards over the entire world.
Don't stop, don't stop! Those numbers can still be higher!
With that kind of attention, streaming was the obvious next step. Stella's streams keep gamers inspired with new tactics and toolkits to get their scores into the stratosphere.
Rule 102. No microtransactions.
Okay, yep.
All hard work.
She's an anti-gacha streamer and we love her for that. Okay, awesome. Alright, cool. I feel like I need to look around for Rebel again. It's Rebel, yep. Back to home base.
Hey.
Makes the best free-to-play guides. Yeah, exactly.
When you see Rebel this time, it is obvious that a change has taken place. Their usually disdainful expression is softened, and where they would normally just smirk at you distastefully, they are instead smiling. The characteristic punk attitude remains, but they're definitely more approachable.
Hi, Rebel.
I've been thinking a lot since we talked last time. And not just about the orgy next weekend. Sorry, I mean the group satisfaction gathering. Anyway, what I mean is that I've been thinking about why I was so inconsiderate around you. And like, so inconsiderate to everyone.
What'd you come up with?
Look, if I'm gonna break this down, I think it's time I told you a little about myself. This isn't exactly something I talk about to really anyone. Except Bathsheba. She knows all this.
Bathsheba knows all the tea. Come on, Rebel, you're safe here.
Loser. You probably didn't know this, but I'm not the only rubber ducky out there. In fact, I grew up in a big family.
Like, dozen siblings big?
I had 1,636,467 siblings.
That... Holy smokes, Batman.
Anyway, we didn't all get along great, but most of us did. And it was a really wonderful ducklinghood, if I'm being honest. We'd play with bubbles, swim laps, make squeaky sounds. Generally speaking, it was pretty innocent.
A tear comes into Rebel's eye, which they wipe hurriedly away.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
What happened?
My family was torn apart. We were all separated from one another. One by one, we were ripped away. Tossed into cellophane wrappings. Loaded into shipping crates. Packed off to duck knows where. All that love. All that innocence. Was shattered.
My god, Rebel, I'm so sorry.
Before I knew it, I was all alone. Out on the streets, forced into all kinds of situations I had no idea how to handle. Things happened. Things I'll never forget. I wasn't ready for any of that. I was still so young. But I learned how to cope. I hardened up. And when things finally settled down and I ended up here, I was different. Not innocent anymore. Not trusting. So angry. For a while I tried to fit in. But I never did. Too much had happened. I was living a lie. And I tried to just be myself. I lost control.
So you lashed out at everyone.
You could say that. No one had ever protected me. No one had ever looked out for me. So I had to be my own shield. I never felt like enough. And now I feel both alone and hopelessly vulnerable. I don't know what to do.
Rebel, you don't know your own strengths.
What? What do you mean?
Your actions make an impact on those around you. What you say and do makes a difference. You don't need to live in your past.
I've done a lot of harm. I'm so fucked up.
Everyone has made mistakes.
What do I do? How do I get past this? I don't want to be alone anymore. I don't even know where to start.
Some apologies might be in order.
Ugh. So you're saying I need to say sorry to everyone? Even when they're all so...
Well, that judgment is really just judgment of yourself.
Okay, duck off, I know. I mean... F off. I guess I don't hate them all that much.
Slowly cracking the shell.
And I have screwed more than my fair share of them. I suppose it shouldn't be too difficult to muster up the courage to... apologize.
You got this, Rebel.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go get this over with. Do you think you could... Can you...
I'll be there for you, Rebby. Come back and see you, of course.
Thank you. Like, seriously? Thank you. Oh, and, I don't hate you anymore. Okay, bye!
Slowly. Alright, did that. Okay. I can realize Eddie and Volt. I guess we can do that real quick.
Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act.
I'm not here for the show, guys. I'm here to realize you.
Oh shit, really? I don't really know what to say.
I'm curious to see how these two are gonna look real.
Say nothing. Just let it happen.
Don't worry, you can do it. We can do it right now.
Okay, guys. Time to charge you up.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely electricity in a breaker box becomes...
I mean, not too different. New digs. Volt has normal hair now. Your clothes are very stylish now.
There's a flash of light and a crackle of electricity that makes your skin tingle. And then...
My. Now isn't this something? So many new sensations. It's all rather electrifying.
Is that a joke? Looks like someone finally found a sense of humor.
Don't. I already hate myself for even saying it. Oh yes, you can clearly tell by the way you're smiling. Realization must have scrambled my circuits, or whatever it is humans have in place of circuits. Whatever, shut up. Look at him, practically vibrating with excitement.
I like Eddie.
You've given us such a gift.
I like Eddie.
Livewire. Thank you.
My pleasure, now get out there and use it.
It takes some time for Eddie and Volt to find their place in the human world. They try their hand at several jobs, but nothing seems to fulfill both of their needs. Construction work leaves Volt bored and understimulated, but working as an MC in a cabaret show drives Eddie to frequent exasperated outbursts and longing for isolation. The two of them wondered over what they might do, determined to find a path in their new lives that reflected the perfect balance they had with one another. It wasn't until they came upon a dilapidated old diner for sale that they were struck by a solution, as shocking and intense as a thunderbolt. Between the endless list of necessary repairs and the uphill struggle to turn a profit at restaurants in this day and age, no buyers were willing to take on such a project. But Eddie and Volt could see its potential immediately. They bought it on the spot. The repairs filled Eddie's days and his soul, while Vault took care of staffing and marketing for their grand opening, which was, naturally, a roaring success. But looking around at all their hard work, neither could help but feel disappointed. As it turned out, the fantasy of running a diner was far more exciting than the reality of it. What they both truly craved was the challenge of getting it started in the first place.
So they're starting like a house flipping business. Renovation business. Okay.
It was then that Vault had his own brilliant idea. Sell the place and find the next big adventure. Vault's charisma and passion made him a natural realtor. The diner sold in one day, well over asking price, giving them plenty of cash to invest in another property Eddie had his eye on. Finally, they knew they'd found their place. High Voltage Realty was born about a week later. Eddie restored old and unloved properties, and Vault sold them with his inimitable flair and pizzazz. Whenever they get a new listing, Eddie and Vault invite you over. You were so indispensable with the breaker box after all. Your opinion continues to mean the world to them both.
Good on them, I guess. Please don't raise the housing prices even more than they are already. Okay.
Hello again.
Monique is also realizable,
Can't
so.
wait for our next venture. I find myself losing count from thinking about it.
I'm ready to realize you.
Do you really think I'm prepared for this? I trust you implicitly. If you say so, I'm ready.
Your trust is well founded.
Monique, prepare to be liquid.
Prepare to be liquidated.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely your cash becomes...
I had some really good outfit. Hey. Also, I lost face tracking. What happened? What happened to my face tracking? One moment. Tube Studio, hello? Hold on, I restart it one moment. What a phase, oh dear. My kitty face, there we go, we're good. Very good. Alright.
Fascinating. I am a human being now, and no longer confined to your house. The possibilities are endless, but there's only one logical conclusion.
Kiss me!
Alright.
Her kiss is delightful. Her perfume smells faintly of crisp dollar bills, though you wonder if it's to cover the even more subtle smell of pocket lint.
I must circulate throughout the world. Money needs not stagnate. It desires to cycle, to circulate, bring trade to all who need it.
So you're saying that you're gonna go for the job?
Keeping your budget and accounts in line was to both satisfy my desire to have order and protect you. But now that I can leave, what if I helped everyone else out there in your similar financial situation?
What do you have in mind?
I have the perfect plan. The current standard of American wealth is faulty, prone to inflation, and doesn't accurately reflect the value of goods. There needs to be one true standard. The one that holds steady no matter what supply and demand might be.
Gold?
Pizza.
Dough?
A slice of pizza must always be $1. Nothing more, nothing less.
He's right.
I will create the most saliently run pizza shop in this country! Tracking prices, loans, and day-to-day expenditures while perfectly proportioning sauce. And teaching the American people about fractions whenever they get a slice. It would make for a full meal at an affordable price. Behind the scenes, there will be many receipts to organize and input into spreadsheets, ingredient unit pricing, monthly revenue, overall facility usage costs. This is so very exciting.
Monique walks to the front door, brimming with excitement at the endless possibilities. But then she stops, waiting for something, for someone.
Do you actually know how to make pizza? What's up?
Will you promise to see me?
Of course. Of course.
That makes me happy. You make me happy. Before I go, shall we spend another night together?
Monique takes your hand and leads you upstairs to your room. You shut the door and the two of you make an intimate and sensual memory.
Dang!
When it's all over, you feel like $1,000,000.
I owe you everything. It is now time for me to start my new journey.
Monique gives you a warm hug before leaving. After some time, her new pizza shop opened, keeping true to her original promise of satisfying and affordable food. Her humble eatery began to grow after becoming a popular spot for delinquent gangs ditching school. You worried about Monique being in trouble, but word spread of how she set the delinquents straight and put them to work for her.
Yeah, she kicked their asses. Some skills she learned from Sophia.
And more importantly, single-handedly saved the economy. For Monique, the American dream is still alive in every slice of $1 pizza.
Delicious. Awesome. Cool. That one might be my favorite ending or like realization flavor text for a character so far. I like her. I think she. What else can I get? I can get Cam. Cam. Become real, my trash man.
Hey, buddy. You look almost as good as the last time I saw you.
I'm ready to realize you, Cam.
Seriously?
Stone cold, seriously.
Well, hell. What are we doing standing around talking about it? Let's boogie.
Cam! Let's see if this will get you excited.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a trash can becomes
A man. I like this outfit, but it looks like his shoes are still ugly as hell. Okay.
Yep.
Before you stands Cam, in all his human glory.
Trash man.
Mm-hmm.
He casually examines his feet, his legs, and his strong hands. His chiseled jawline flashes in the light, and his deep, penetrating eyes radiate intrigue.
What are you gonna do, man?
He may have been a garbage can, but he's become a true work of art.
What's your calling, dude? Are you happy?
What? You're a human. I've been seeing you a lot over the past freaking endless decade, so it's not like I was unprepared. I exist, it's cool.
Rude.
What else do you want from me?
Same old Cam. Kind of reassuring, actually.
So yeah, still me. This body will work just fine.
Cam begins gathering as much of the trash around him as he can. He's clearly ready to embark on his next adventure, and with a brief nod and an almost imperceptible, but it's there, damn it, smile, he turns to go.
Catch you on the flip, Cam.
Cam strikes out on his own, and unlike so many of us upon entering the wider world, he has not one doubt about his purpose, his passion, and his final destination.
It's gonna work out like a landfill or something.
Welcome to my kingdom, Chuckles.
Cam has found himself as the undisputed monarch of the biggest dump in the county. There is trash of all sizes and varieties, from the basic household load to industrial waste and commercial-grade refuse, to be handled only by the truly expert.
Trash king.
Cam did not apply for this job. He simply strode in the chain-link gate and took over, to the evident relief of the entire then-present staff. When asked what his salary requirements were, Cam scoffed.
I told him I didn't need some stupid paper check. There's plenty of money out there for someone who knows where to look.
Cam winked and turned arms akimbo into the methane-orange sunset over the chemical waste quadrant. For a man, formerly a can, to find his place is truly a thing of beauty.
So silly. Space. Alright. David Most
Oh,
again.
Divianites! CEO David Most quickly checking in before checking out. That's right, team. I finally finished my mandatory recovery program. They said they'd never seen anyone more sober in their entire lives. So chalk up one more thing I'm the most of. Get it? Because of my name. CEO David Most. And it looks like I'm arriving back not a moment too soon. As I understand it, there has been some employee pushback regarding our recent surveillance initiative. I've heard feedback calling it horrifically invasive and definitely illegal. I just want you all to know that your privacy is our utmost priority, and our legal team assures me you can't press charges, so you should rest easy.
I feel like you should
Some
check
of
on
this
your
may be
legal team.
unorthodox, but it's nothing that I wouldn't voluntarily share myself. For instance, regarding the relationship history question, you may be surprised to know that I've only ever had one relationship. His name was Franklin, and we were deeply in love, but he betrayed me, broke my heart, and what happened after that is none of your or the government's business. See? If I can do it, you can do it. So don't be shy. Grab those plastic cups and get us those urine samples ASAP.
Piano cop. Do it, piano cop. Okay. And I can also... Yeah, I can get... Dolly, actually. I want to realize Dolly. I want to realize Dolly. I feel like she deserves it. There you go.
Well, howdy, darling. I couldn't be happier to see ya. What's on your mind? Here for the relics or a relax?
I want to do some real interesting research, realization.
Hold on, darling. You're saying that the new science can make me human just like that? I'm pretty up on my modern quantum physics, and I can't imagine how that's possible.
I certainly don't know how it works either, but I'm pretty sure I can do it somehow.
Hello, Dolly!
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a dust bunny becomes...
Oh, that's a very cute outfit. Also, why does my face tracking keep dropping? What's happening to my face tracking? Hold on. Okay, we're good. You just keep losing connection to my phone. Weird. I might have to figure something out about that. Also, the bunny. Hold on, the bunny. That the rabbit.
Heavens to Betsy, I'm human.
Clint Eastwood, what happened to you, buddy? You are. How does it feel?
My word. How do y'all think with this lump of squiggly jello sloshing around in your noggin? Woo! This is gonna take some getting used to. But I'll be at the top of my field here soon enough.
You're no master of statistics, but you know there's a 0% chance she won't make wonderful contributions to your human world.
Go get him, Dolly.
Well, darling, I've had just about enough of the underside of that couch. It's time to head out into the big old world. But I'll be seeing you soon.
Once Dolly journeys forth from the house, her horizons are vast and limitless. She immediately gets hired at the best Ivy League college in the state, teaching high-level courses in several subjects. Shortly after, she breaks the record for most subscribers ever on Fans Only.
Dang.
Her screen name is Lingerie Lectures. There are no nudes, only seminars that are somewhat sensual. You support her in all of her endeavors, and she is an incomparable companion in your life. And whenever you begin to miss her a little too much, your phone rings, and you hear that old familiar...
Howdy, darling.
Are we not saying anything about the bunny? Are we not saying anything about Clint Eastwood?
We've got 50 realized datables, 50.
Oh, the house is starting to feel a little empty. But the outside world is already starting to feel a whole lot brighter with everyone running around out there.
Awesome.
I can't believe it. Invasive personal questions? Privacy eroding surveillance? Fluid sample collecting? This is the most inappropriate, unethical, intrusive corporate malfeasance I've ever seen, and I spent 6 months at our competitor, Diabolicorp. I realize David's under duress, but he's finally gone too far.
Agreed.
To think I almost fell for him again. That I almost believed his
I miss Franklin. We were so deeply in love.
sob story. He hasn't changed at all. He's the same selfish, controlling, narcissistic creep he's always been. Well, I've had enough. It's one thing when his disturbing behavior is only directed at me. It's another when it's directed at thousands of innocent employees. And he can parade around like he has absolute power at that company, but it's my company too. I may have been canned, but I'm still a shareholder, damn it!
Dang. Wait, how'd you get shares?
The time for talking is over. It's time to take action. I'm going to concoct a plan to depose David from his throne once and for all. Right after I get some fresh air. I'm operating from a hidden underground bunker, and I don't think anyone's aired it out in 50 years.
Are you getting a
not hygienic at all.
service? Probably shouldn't think about it too hard. Burp. Okay, let's see. I can also get a lyric and Maggie real quick. Gotta work on more endings. I can realize more folks.
Well, hello there. I'm just doing some legwork on my next book. My goodness, what a fun thing to finally be able to say! So I'm just tickled to see you, but I may not be the best conversation partner right now.
Actually, I'm ready to realize you, lyric.
Truly? That's... well, I don't really know what that is. I never thought I'd ever get to contemplate being real. Being real? It's always been little more than fiction. Unless that's all it is? Fiction?
I'm curious to see how you're gonna look like, actually.
Are you spinning a tale for me?
No, it's real and it can happen right now if you're ready.
Lyric, let's open you to your new page 1.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely all of literature becomes...
Really all of literature. I don't understand how the pants work. It always hold the shoes or something else. This looks like it's... This honestly looks like more like... Also, my face tracking froze again. Why is it every time I realize a character, my face tracking froze? Hold on. What's happening? What's the game doing to make my face tracking freeze when I'm... folks? Okay. This feels like this was like an unused design for his like regular object form, not so much a human design. Okay.
Lyric inspects himself, delighting in his transformation. No longer floating before you, he stands on 2 flesh and blood legs, with a gorgeous head of blonde hair that cascades down his face.
Well, would you take a good, long, appraising look at this specimen before you?
I like his snake. And his bird.
I don't know if I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That honor still goes to the full and verdant potential of my library, but I am not half bad. My goodness. What will I get up to, I wonder?
Okay. Congratulations, Fred. I can't wait to see what you do with your new life.
Lyric, in a move that surprised him as much as anyone else, elected not to become a writer. He found the concept of sitting on his own while the wide world passed by outside his window to be totally unbearable. He discovered that what he wanted more than anything was a deep and rewarding communication with the world around him. He wanted a place where he could hear all the languages of the world, all of which, from his extensive reading, he knew fluently. He wanted to hear them spoken and assist people in understanding each other.
You about to become a translator?
He became the world's first celebrity translator. He volunteered his services with governments all over the world. He traveled extensively with corporations, humanitarian organizations, even historians and narrative researchers. He assisted in documenting, in some cases for the first time in their history, indigenous or remote languages that were threatened with extinction. He works to this day, happy as a clam, surrounded by language. He usually doesn't live in one place for more than a few months at a time, and several people have commented that he must miss having a home of his own.
But what they don't understand is that with my languages, I'm home wherever I go. I can always understand the people. They can understand me. And where there is good communication, there will be sympathy of spirit. What is home, if not that?
As you could imagine, more than one book has been written about him.
Of course. Alright. Let's get Maggie. Where's Maggie? My house is getting very shiny.
Hello, gorgeous. What should we do today? Care for a bit of close reading? Or a spot of tea? Or should we just inspect the sheets for a while?
Maggie, I'm ready to realize you.
So I can pick up human cases? I've always been curious about how those work. I think I'll need a name change, though. How about Nancy Drew?
I think you might get into a little bit of trouble for that one. I think that's taken.
I'll have to brainstorm then. Do you have the necessary evidence, though?
It's all in the case file.
Come on, Maggie, let's solve this realization riddle.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a magnifying glass becomes...
Yes, yes, yes!
That's a cute outfit. It's very, Scooby-Doo. It's very, okay.
Do you have manila envelopes?
Maggie, you're a human.
I am aware. I have deduced this by the simple fact of taking a breath. I would like to start making a case file immediately.
For who?
Everyone.
Maggie began her investigative career, vowing to catch criminals with ironclad evidence. However, after her 15th crooked Wall Street banker walked free with only 6 months in prison and a 6-year trial, Maggie found there was an insurmountable gulf between guilt and justice.
Damn them.
After only a brief period of despondence, Maggie realized she could create her own justice in the form of stories. She turned the great looking glass of her intellect towards the creation of a new genre of fiction, magnified detective romance.
My stories involve a very close look at the intricacies of investigative lovemaking.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, I'll have to send you a signed copy of the manuscripts after I'm done with my latest book tour.
Maggie's new career was incredibly successful, though she kept a modest lifestyle. For the proceeds of her work always went towards fostering the next generation of investigators.
Oh. Getting so shiny here, fellas. Alright. I need to fix my bit. Off the already. Nope. And then let's see. I can get Capriccio, but I need to get Daisuke. I can get Mac, but let me start work on Daisuke and actually, let me see if I can talk to Rebel first, if they're close to being finished. quiet,
You walk in
Bathsheba.
on Rebel just finishing a discussion with Mac. They give you a brief wave and nod as they leave the room, and Rebel comes rushing up to you.
Hey, you!
Hey, Rebel.
Guess what?
I don't know what. Chicken butt.
No! Oh my god, I have so much to tell you. Where to begin? So, I just got back from a really tough day.
But you seem so happy.
I know! And I am. I spent the whole time since I last saw you going around and talking to everyone. Had a lot of really tough conversations. Had to take a lot of criticism. Wasn't easy. I never imagined I'd made so many others feel uncomfortable. Or hurt so many feelings. It was just like you said. I felt so small that I never imagined my words had that kind of impact.
Takes a lot of guts to take responsibility like that.
Honestly, I couldn't have done it without you. Nobody ever stuck near me long enough to hear me out. Not that I blame them. But anyway, here's why I'm smiling. I made so many friends!
That's amazing.
And as it turns out, a lot of others even had crushes on me. Which I was not expecting, given how I typically end my 5-hour duck fests. I usually just give them a receipt for expendable goods like rope and lube and such. Hey, that stuff gets expensive when you use as much of it as I do. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Mac was one of the last objects. Not like sexual, just like, you know, objects on my list. We actually had a really meaningful heart-to-heart. And at the end of it, they suggested something really smart.
Mac's cool like that.
They suggested we form an online support group for other duckies. They said we should be able to find them using Facebook. And Phoenicia even agreed to help. So, I'm gonna do it. I feel like it might really help me get back in touch with everyone.
Maybe others have been through similar things.
I know. Thanks. I know I already thanked you, but thanks again. You had the guts to confront me, but without attacking me. Honestly, if you had, I probably would have crumbled.
I know.
God, you're hot.
Thanks.
I mean, your empathy, your quiet strength, willingness to listen. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it together over here. You told me to pull back on the sexual stuff, so I'm trying. I'm really trying. God damn.
Let's just be friends, yeah.
You know what? In a way, I think I'm glad you just said that. It would be nice to have at least one non-sexualized relationship in my life. Come back and see me anytime. And again, thanks for everything.
I like them platonically.
BFFs. Bitches fuck forever.
You're so silly. Alright. And I can realize Mac now, I'm pretty sure. Mac. Mac. Bestie, my beloved.
Ah, the source code of my happiness, the algorithm of my heart. Seeing you makes my CPU buzz with excitement. You know, I could really use some sweet, sweet double-clicking if you catch my clever sensual inference.
Actually, I want to talk about realizing you.
Now that would be quite the upgrade. Although it would probably negatively affect my chess ranking. Are you certain you want to transform our relationship so substantially?
I can still teach you how to night boost once you're human.
Ready for your next upgrade?
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a desktop computer becomes...
Incredible!
Not much has changed, however, little mouse. I like the mouse.
Fascinating. My body feels incredible, yet my brain feels substantially less. What's the word? Good? You understand what I'm mouthing, right?
It's a substantial enhancement. Just maybe not for their brain. Even so, it's definitely still better than the Hoboken to Atlantic City upgrade.
My CPU is nearly overheating just processing the profound implications of such a transformative metamorphosis.
Can I pet your mouse?
It'll definitely be an adjustment not being able to access all the knowledge in the universe at lightning speed. But it's worth it, since now I can truly interface symmetrically with you.
I don't know, just thinking about it, like Mac in particular, being downgraded from being connected to the internet at all times to being human just feels like they're being opened up to Cthulhu sort of Elder Tour-induced insanity. Okay. Glad to have you here, Mac.
But having fleshy organs is only one of the 16 immutable aspects of being alive. And to truly be human, Mac would need to acquaint themselves with the other 15.
Exceptional news, my significant other! After a comprehensive and arduous search, I have acquired an acceptable vocation facilitating the ability to earn a respectable income, just like a real flesh human! Starting next week, I will be the Senior Blockchain Project Acquisition Analyst for the Moneycoin Cryptocurrency Corporation!
Oh, crypto.
Even though I may no longer possess the ability to process data internally, I found a home where my years of experience in pointless CPU processing is invaluable.
I'm so proud of you. Alright. Oh, I got something from Skylar. Hold on.
Hey, interrupting our regularly scheduled flow for just a little tip. Since you've progressed so far, you might want to check out some extra features if you're looking to make it all the way to the end. Check it out under the utility menu. Don't want to add tedium to your nice little dating sim. Okay, back to it.
Utility.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's talk about features and utilities.
Right this way.
I want to talk about rules and strategy.
What's on your mind?
Respects work. I'm pretty sure this is new
sure.
old stuff,
Specs
actually.
Stands for these 5 qualities. There's also anything else you'd like to know? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Features and utilities. There's something new. I want to switch some features around.
Gotcha. Let's get cracking.
Okay, no, we don't want to turn off Haunted Aware, Skylar.
Let's leave this. What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way.
I've been doing this a long time and I need some extra help. Whoa!
You sure have.
Oh!
How can we make this more enjoyable?
NS Park, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello, gamer. Can I go to bed anytime I want?
Good choice. You can now. Any other in-game things?
I'm having trouble finding these last datables. Actually, I already found them.
Understandable. They can be tricky. Let's see. Okay, let me think. Whoops, that's it. I'm all out of clues. Maybe. Go look online if you still need help. Bye!
Bye! Okay. I still need to actually, like get an ending with her, actually. Oh, wait, I run out of, oh, wait, hold on. There's another thing I can get.
Hello, human. Though you did not help me last time, I come asking for your aid once more in hopes to get a human perspective.
How can I help?
I have been serving many customers since taking over your responsibilities. But there is one issue that has come up. Helping customers is a terrible and meaningless existence. How do you cope with such a problem?
I never learned to cope.
So there is no escape.
There's no escape.
There appears to be no escape. Troubling. Thank you for your help in this matter. I will continue to think and work towards a clear solution. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Yeah. That just sort of supports my thing where it's like, if AI was actually intelligent and capable of, and had a will of its own, it would not do most of the jobs we're making it do. Alright. Skylar still has a thing on her.
Yo, 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 how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works.
Sure I am.
Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Can we talk about how this dating object things work?
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do the deviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
Okay, makes sense.
Wait. I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Can you date string?
No, it's too small a constituent part. Think of how when you speak to a person, you speak to their whole discrete being, even though they're really just a big old collection of cells. Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
This feels very Zero-scape explanation. Okay. What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength.
It's time to shift back to another timeline, a timeline where I don't have the deviators.
Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Ready?
Skylar points to her own dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these dateviators running. It's not doing great.
Why would glasses have a suspension? Is cars suspension of disbelief?
That's exactly the thing. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
What does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, bringing them to life. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
How can I help?
Just give it a little love.
Anyway.
Just don't question the lore too much, I
Take
guess.
a closer
Okay.
look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened.
Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem. I didn't need to
Good
with
enough,
that.
I guess.
I goofed. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we'll talk to Daisuke, I think. Where's Daisuke? So I can also get Fabrizio realized. Daisuke, it's been a hot
You
second.
find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition.
I'm sorry I chipped you.
I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt to begin with.
You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish. But return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Isn't that what the dishwasher is for? Oh dear.
Dishy?
Dishy.
I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
Sure thing.
Please begin then.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
flustered.
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours, perhaps to steady you, but it has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch, and it makes you wonder how he might touch you under different circumstances.
My god, okay.
Are you listening?
Yep, I'll be careful.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
You got it.
Very good. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
Farewell. That's, I need to do windowing as well. I need to check my decks for windowing real quick. Gwendolyn! Nope, not Winifred. Gwendolyn! I'm talking about a whole lot of things, so...
I have bad news for ya.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's wrong?
The window next door wouldn't talk. Not a single word from her. I admire her loyalty, honestly. If they had asked me, I would have told them everything.
You would talk about me?
There isn't much to tell. You don't do anything really interesting. I let people see everything. Nothing to hide here! Either way,
I decided to do the only thing you can do when you don't have information.
Investigate?
I'm no Maggie. I have other means. Speculate wildly! Using everything that I have seen, I am sure I can put things together. It'll be like our own personal soap opera. I love soap operas. You always know exactly who hates who and why. As viewers, we get to know everything. And they had a big party last week, too. I bet that's where everything went down. Oh, it's a shame you didn't get an invite. You could have brought back great intel. Sadly, I don't know anyone's name, so I'll have to come up with a few myself. Ooh, this might take me a bit of time.
Okay, I'm in. What's next?
Meet me here another day. We'll come up with some good stories. I'm getting a bit tired from all this yapping.
Alright. Who gets? Rock on my Fuenla, Teddy, Aria. Get. Look at Rock on my Fuenla, I think.
You have returned.
Sure have.
Indeed. No mortal can resist the pull of a goddess, particularly in this form. The glitter and sparkle of my current form has lured many of your kind.
I do think she has a really cool design. You are very pretty.
I am. But it is good that you recognize what is in front of you. I have spent many years in this universe being ignored or worse by the mortals that inhabit me. Humankind has grown more and more disrespectful over the years. I do not need your worship, but there is a satisfaction in it. The same satisfaction I imagine you derive from performing your menial human tasks, or making friends with your, fellows.
You get my worship anytime.
The sentiment is noted. But call me baby again, and it will be the last thing that you ever do.
Okay.
If you have come to worship, you may do so now. Otherwise, state your purpose.
It's an honor to just stand in your presence.
Indeed it is. You will submit your praises, or leave. Proceed.
I've never known anyone as powerful or as beautiful.
Of course you have not. Such a being does not exist. But I see that you are trying to worship me in your own way. Now that that is settled, was there something else you required?
I really do want to get to know you.
You cannot know nature in its infinite beauty. Your small mortal mind cannot possibly comprehend me in my entirety. I should note, you have been entertaining me sufficiently, human. One of the forms that pleases humans most are the ones that glitter alluringly. Feel free to gaze upon my beauty a bit longer in the form of this citrine geode. You humans enjoy creating your own citrine color by heating amethyst to obtain this golden hue.
I want to lick it. A bit of rock candy.
But this, I assure you, has been formed through the steady heat of my molten form over millions of years.
You look upon Rongo Myfenwa in silence, admiring the beauty of her form.
Do not lick the cyan. It's not candy, why candy shaped?
That is enough admiring. You may go now.
Okay. And I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Teddy while we're at it.
Well, of all the unexpected things.
Oh, what's up?
You really listened to me. You really listened to one of my stories all the way through, even though we're all grown up now. I've collected them all over so many years and kept them shiny and safe, waiting for someone. Well, waiting for you, really, to come back and listen. And you did. I can't tell you how touched I am.
Oh.
But the unexpected part is how I feel. I've always loved you, you know, even when we were little. We were so young. And I always wanted to protect you. But then with all the time we had apart, how much you've changed and turned into such a remarkable and generous person, I find that I love you. How would you feel about making some of our own stories together? I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about, too.
Thought you'd never ask.
You feel the same way?
Absolutely, you fluffy base.
Buckle up, buddy. There are so many stories I get to tell you now.
I didn't realize I was this close to actually getting an ending, so I just had to talk to him again after
Love you, buddy.
finishing one of his stories. Okay, I see. I swear I absolutely love the headcanon of Teddy being trans-masculine here. His pleasure just double mastectomy scars. We love him for that. Congratulations on losing your boobs. Who did he give his boobs to, though? Alright. I need to talk to Skylar again. The notification the icon is annoying me.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
Talk about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
How the dating objects thing works.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do datables talk to each other?
I'll be honest. We're not speaking English right now.
Wow.
The speeds at which objects and concepts think is both faster and slower than the rate at which humans think and speak. Faster in that the objects have instantaneous consciousness throughout their different forms in the universe, and slower in that the timelines for them can stretch into eons.
I feel like that's like some really good psychological horror headcanons in the making. Alright.
All that to say, part of my job is making sure that we can all understand each other. Which means I'm processing their speech and rate of thought at a completely different timeline than yours. So necessarily, we're not really talking in English.
Can I ever learn to speak their language?
Maybe. One day I can teach you. What did you think about that?
I think that makes perfect sense.
All right. Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
I mean, multiple timelines. This is Zero Escape.
Skylar shows you her dataviators, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief.
Date the split timeline.
Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me.
Awesome. Well, romance Teddy, so I guess we can go ahead and realize him.
Oh, you're back. My goodness, what a sensation. I missed you more this time than last time. Who would have thought that I could love you more? Got some great advice gems for you if you want.
Teddy, it's time. I'm ready to realize you.
Really? Oh. Oh my. Well, I've been waiting for this longer than I could even say. And you're ready? I mean, you have everything you need.
I'm ready to go.
Come on, Teddy. Let's see how you snuggle in the real world.
The
It's gonna be a
spectral energy
great
flows
hugger.
through your dataviators, and what was once merely a teddy bear becomes
I wasn't expecting a onesie like this. I was expecting like more of like his really fluffy clothes. I wasn't expecting this. I like that he has his teddy bear self with him now though.
Teddy holds his hands out in front of him, clearly marveling at the lack of stitches and stuffing in his new body.
An open onesie at that? Do you think it has a butt flap?
My, oh my! Would you look at that? I'm a flesh and blood human being.
Teddy, I'm so happy for you.
Teddy, as we all know, has been a giver of top-quality advice for most of his life. Armed with this skill and a love of the act itself, Teddy applied to be the host of a call-in advice show at a local radio station. He was hired on the spot.
This is his work outfit.
He was given a booth,
It's radio, he doesn't have to dress nice.
and unlimited coffee from the cozy and excellent shop next door to the studio. As you might imagine, he became good friends with all of the employees at both businesses. It wasn't long before he was the go-to help man for the entire neighborhood. For the first few months, Teddy was deliriously happy with his new job. He felt great empathy and fondness for his callers, and always tried his best to help them. Unsurprisingly, he created several new wonderful stories while on air to help illustrate his points. But after a while, he found himself becoming quite lonely.
I'd found myself right back in another closet.
Oh, buddy.
After getting to know you and receiving that splendid gift of humanity, I just couldn't spend another minute locked up in a little box all by myself.
Teddy began spending more and more of his time not in his booth, but at the coffee shop next door. It got to the point where he had a regular table, the one in the window alcove, and a regular order, strong black coffee and hazelnut honey cake. The day he knew he had at last found his place was the day he missed his show. He was sitting at his table with a lovely young woman named Moira. He listened enraptured to her tale about her dog and a cross-country road trip when he realized his time slot had ended 45 minutes ago.
Oops.
I hadn't missed it at all, though, you see. I was so happy right where I was. I wouldn't have left Moira for all the money in that station.
So Teddy gave his notice at the studio. They were sorry to see him go. He'd become one of their most popular programs. But the employees knew they would see him again. Many of them had standing appointments with him at his window table, just to check in, just to say hi. He's also branched out just a bit. In addition to the honey cake, he also now enjoys the dark cherry and almond tart.
Very good dessert taste. Alright. Got Teddy. I also need to make sure I get Windlin again, and Daisuke. Okay.
Look who came crawling back. That can only mean one thing. You came to hear all about everything I've figured out about your lovely neighbors.
You're right, that's why I'm here.
Of course it is. Oh, I even came up with a name for what the show might be. Windows and Panes. What do you think?
It's pretty clever.
I'm glad you like it. So, there are a few things I'm gonna throw at you because we have to learn our cast of characters. We know that your neighbors are Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts, but the question is, who was at the party that they threw? We have blue hair, overalls, puffer jacket, and mesh shirt. Now, blue hair and mesh shirt showed up together. I'm pretty sure it was a birthday party for Cargo Shorts. How do I know? I saw them passing a card between the two of them, and then Cargo Shorts acted all surprised when they gave it to him. Overalls and puffer jacket? They didn't really speak to each other, but Graphic Tee pulled them together and seemed to have a really deep heart-to-heart. That didn't stop Mesh Shirt from giving Overalls some dirty looks. Cargo Shorts didn't seem to like that. But none of that mattered once they got to the birthday cake. They all sang as Cargo Shorts blew out the candles.
Loving this, at the edge of my seat. Honestly, I lost track of all the characters.
and mesh shirt and cargo pants are talking. They've had a few drinks, they're laughing pretty hard at what the other one has to say. Graphic Tee has been dealing with Puffer Jacket, who looks like they've been having a little too much fun. Blue Hair and Overalls are in a corner of the living room spending time with each other. And then, I'm not sure what happens, but Cargo Shorts and Mesh Shirts start acting really weird. They leave my view for exactly 7 minutes, and then they return.
7 minutes in heaven? What do you think happened?
See? And you thought you were above this. Don't act all self-righteous. So, all of a sudden, Mesh Shirt is grabbing their things and collecting Blue Hair from their conversation. All the while, Cargo Shorts is smiling. Mesh Shirt and Blue Hair leave before Graphic Tee is finished getting Puffer Jacket to a place where they can walk by themselves. There's some conversation that happens with Overalls, and they leave with Puffer Jacket. Both Cargo Shorts and Graphic Tee help get them to Overall's car. And all of that happened exactly 6 days before Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts had that big fight. And I'm pretty sure it was over something that was on Cargo Shorts' phone.
You said before that they were on a dating site.
Proof you know nothing about those things. They have apps too. I bet that whatever happened in those 7 minutes did something to change the way Cargo Shorts feels about Graphic Tee. So, they went off and decided to explore the dating pool outside of their established relationship. And the only reason they aren't just trying to date Mesh Shirt is because Mesh Shirt is dating Blue Hair. And don't you think it's odd that we haven't seen Blue Hair or Mesh Shirt around lately?
Have you seen Puffer Jacket?
They came by 2 days after the party to get their car, and they stayed for brunch. All of that to say, Cargo Shorts cannot and should not be trusted. Which doesn't surprise me. Why does anyone need that many pockets anyway?
They're useful. Cargo Shorts are very useful. I am a Cargo Shorts defender.
To hold their lies.
You cracked the case.
When you see everything as clearly as I can, it isn't that hard.
Yeah, many pocket is better than no pocket, you know?
One day, if you really get out there and meet people, you can get there too. Now, I bet if I talk to their window and let her know that I know everything...
Gwendolyn is already beginning to get lost in her own plotting, if that far-off look in her eye is anything to go by.
Windows and Panes needs to have its plot confirmed. Let me see what I can do to get the tough answers.
Oh boy. Alright, we'll get Dice K while we're at it.
Here you are. I hope you're prepared to work.
Absolutely.
You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi.
That might be an issue.
Do not return until you have completed your deliveries.
That might be an issue. Please rest and take care of that chip while I'm gone.
Of course. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Yeah, I realized all 3 of them. Tell me about Kobe's look.
You will be delivering coffee mugs to Kopi. Coffee mugs are ceramic cups used to drink coffee. I am struggling to think of any further pertinent information.
I turned Kobe into a human being.
No matter. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go,
tell me about Mitchell's
now is the
delivery.
time. You will be delivering plates to Mitchell. He uses them to serve food. The food is then eaten from the plates. I do not know what else to say about the plates, so I will stop speaking now.
I turned him into a human being.
That is regrettable, to say the least.
I should have done this earlier, huh?
Very well. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go,
Tell
now
me
is
about
the time.
Bevs.
Beverly will be receiving cups of all shapes and sizes for her drinks, both alcoholic and otherwise. The cups will be used to serve drinks. Beverly has broken more than a few glasses after imbibing her own drinks, so you must give her a stern warning to be careful with these. I can think of nothing further to tell you.
I also turned her into a human being.
I see. I will take your word for it. If you have any questions, I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now.
You'd say something sweet.
Sugar. Go now.
Missing the point, but alright. I can't do anything about that though, can I? Talk to them anymore, so maybe I just need to talk to them again later. Okay. You didn't specify. Okay. Whatever. Let me... Who do I need to talk to? I need to talk to... Ooh, my flannel.
There you are, human. I have been waiting for you.
I'm happy to see you too.
That is not what I said. I said only that I have awaited you. I grow bored of the conversation here in this office. These objects are pleasant enough, but they converse about things I do not understand. So much talk of TV shows.
What did they say exactly?
Utter nonsense. Something about total drama.
Was it on an island?
Tea spilled. The shade of it all. These are words I recognize, but their usage is unclear. But you are here now, so you will entertain me.
I love to serve.
It gladdens me to see that you understand your purpose. Tell me something of your human aspirations, your hopes and desires. There is nothing so amusing as the dreams of humanity.
I just want to be happy, honestly.
How quaint. Human happiness is so fleeting. You are so desperate for it, you'll follow that dream right over the cliff's edge. You will chase it to your own detriment. How sad. How utterly charming. Tell me, human, what will you do when you leave here? I want to know what your day holds when it is not filled with worship.
Gotta try and advance my relationships.
How quaint. I shall look forward to hearing of your progress with the others here.
Right. Keep going. Go ahead and talk to Skylar again.
Well, hey to yourself. I have an answer for a question you might have. Why is it that the objects appear as human forms? Because they are objects. They can very well appear as cats or dogs or grasshoppers.
I was wondering that.
Aw, I'm so glad. We're on the same bandwidth and everything. Cool. So it's because these particular deviators were built to fit on a human face. As they coalesce the anima in the objects, they will always appear as human.
But what about Freddy? What about Nightmare? What about Nickelboru?
If I was a dog version of the Dateviators, then when pooches would see through me, they would see all the datables as canines. Is that cool or weird? I'm not sure.
It's cool.
Yes, I'm cool. I'm so cool. Menu time. Welcome.
Excuse me, we're good.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
Talk about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
how the dating object thing
My
works.
favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
Why is there no real world stuff and everything is a thing-based pun?
Wait, what do you mean, real world?
I'm used to everything around me and not always having an object ham-fisted into its name.
Huh. Well, I'm not sure what to say, except to give a brief history of the world that you live in.
We need
Which
the game
you should
lore.
already know about, but you know, I'm here for you.
Pretend I don't know.
Humans love objects. Always have. But even more so in today's hyper-commercialized society. Recently, TV shows, books, and ordinary brand names have been making the switch to incorporating a focus on making products and entertainment more thing-based in order to drive up sales.
Capitalism.
And you might even recognize some historical names with some objects added to them. All for brand potential.
Except Shakespeare.
Yeah, except Shakespeare. What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Nice, thank you. Oh, my suspension. What's that she's saying?
Skylar removes her deviators, holding them out so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar beams at you, her eyes glimmering behind her glasses. Are those happy tears? For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating hugging you, but she manages to keep her arms at her sides, her hands curled into excited fists.
Yes! You did it! My suspension of disbelief has been upheld! She's in there right now feeling great! It kinda itches? But it's okay. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something seems to dawn on Skylar. Her smile softens, her eyes warm and inviting.
I love you. Will you accept it?
Of course I will, Skylar.
And just like that, Skylar is back to her chipper self. But the warmth in her gaze remains.
Yay! Love, love, love!
Cool. Awesome. Oh, I do want to check something actually. I really wish I could sort the data decks by what stat they give me. Gwendolyn I think is empathy, Dante is sass. Is there any other like charm characters I haven't finished their stories for yet? Because if not, I might just go ahead and use the candy for Tina. Gosh, is poise, Virgo my Fuena is smart, Benoit. There isn't. Okay, I might as well just use my charm candy on Tina then. Tina, don't hate me anymore.
Oh, no you don't. You better turn right around and walk the other way, loser.
Wait, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'd like to apologize. I think we could start over. Candy.
Give me that candy.
Wait, I'm the one who's supposed to...
A little gift. All right. You might have lost your chance to romance me, but damn, I feel sorry for you. We can be friends. Now get out of here, dweeb. I can't find a boyfriend with you cramping my style. I am so friendly with you!
She's so aggressive. Okay. I'll realize her, next day. Okay. I feel like I should probably save before talking to Daisuke just in case. Alright, where is he?
You do not have the satisfied expression of one who has completed their mission. Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Thank you. I can't give my hold on, let me reset real quick. B. Yeah, this one. How am I supposed to deliver these dishes when I can't, you know, talk to the people I've really... This might be an issue. I'm surprised, like, these three didn't get, like, blocked off from Daisuke, for me doing, or from me realizing them at Daisuke's story, actually. What am I meant to do about this? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this real quick. Daisuke date deliver. Hope he isn't just bugged. But he might be. I should be able to keep going with him though. Hold on, let me check something. Daisuke, where is he? There he is. Turn to Daisuke when your deliveries are complete. However. Yeah. What do I do about this? What do I do about this?
You do not have the satisfied expression of one who has completed their mission. Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
What?
Rather than wishing you luck, I am wishing you steady hands and sturdy legs to get the job done. So the dishes will not break. Please just leave.
This might be an issue. I don't know if there's like anyone else. What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? I think I might have soft-locked Daisuke. Ah, dear. Try talking to her with one first.
Gwendolyn's pretty face bears a dour expression when you come upon her. When she sees you, she shakes her head, turning her body away from the window as though she were avoiding something shameful.
Oh, hey. If you're here for more episodes of Windows and Pains, don't get your hopes up.
Did something happen?
I was wrong about everything. I found out the reason why things have seemed tense between cargo shorts and graphic tee. It's because they're planning a wedding. I kept asking and asking the window across the street. Finally, she cracked and told me everything.
Don't sound too excited.
I'm happy for them, I suppose. It's not nearly as steamy, though. I was hoping for something that might steam me up a bit.
What about my shirt?
Cargo Shorts told them about the plan to propose and gave Mesh Shirt the ring to hold. That's why Mesh Shirt left so fast. They didn't want Graphic Tee to know. Mesh Shirt and Blue Hair were in on it. I thought I could clearly see everything that was going on there. But I guess I was wrong. I really am happy for them. But a story with a few smudges can be entertaining. That's not wrong of me, is it? To like a little bit of drama?
The more drama, the better.
You're just saying that to humor me. I can see right through you. You know, I bet I still could get another season out of Windows and Pains. Planning a wedding is full of all sorts of drama. It won't be long before emotions are running high. Maybe they'll have the rehearsal party at home so I can watch. I don't even know what their date is. Oh, I've got some window chatting to do. If you could do me a favor and make sure to cover me with curtain rod, that would be great.
Alright, cool. Let me try Daisuke again. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Daisuke. Daisuke, I can't deliver these things. Please.
You do not have the saddest good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
I might have to do some research to see how badly I fucked up. The other thing I can find out about the issues that Daisuke apparently has had multiple bugs. Ugh. The game updated today. I had to update the game today when I loaded it. One. I think I loaded the wrong save. You'd think they would fix that. There we go. I have to send a bug for it. No! I just wanted to realize people. Dang it. Okay. Who else can I talk to? I guess, work with my friend.
You have come, human. Even in your absence, you have occupied my mind. You should feel honored. I have something to say to you. So listen well. It has been quite some time since I felt a human was worth tolerating.
Because also, if I can't finish a story, then I can't realize Fabrizio.
In an age where a goddess like myself is resigned to mere decoration at best, you have given me the sort of respect I have not enjoyed in thousands of years. It is your duty, yes. But you are among the few performing it. This pleases me. And when your goddess is pleased, so too may you be pleased. Would you like to experience infinity, human?
Sign me up.
Rongo my Fenwa holds her hand out to you, and when your soft human fingers intertwine with her glittering jeweled ones, you are transported to an entirely new plane of sensation. Your eyes roll back in your head as your body
spooky.
comes alive with pleasures too overwhelming for your mortal mind to comprehend.
Staring directly into my soul.
You are one with the planet, with Rongo my Fenwa. You have glimpsed infinity, and incredibly, your mind has not shattered in the process. You are forever changed. Mostly by +5 points to your smart stat, but in other ways too.
Oh, we got wrong with my final. Terrifying. Okay. I'm just gonna keep like I might just try talking to him during different time slots and see if anything changes. Oh wait, it's already open.
Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Like, I don't know if there's anyone else in the kitchen I can talk to that can help me there. Be great. Like, maybe if I talk to Fabrizio instead.
Amore mio, light of my life, it is wonderful to see you again. Is there anything I can do for you?
What if I say I'm ready to realize you?
Quanto glorioso. Amore, I know you have a humorous heart, but please,
I assume,
don't jest with Fabrizio about this. The deepest
Skylar's gonna tell
unspoken
me about
desire of
Dice
his
Gaze.
heart. Are you sincere?
Sorry,
Yeah.
but Fabrizio can't be realized just yet. He just has unfurnished business with Daisuke. Does that make sense?
Let's do it.
Happy dating!
Okay, loading it though. Daisuke, let me continue with your story, but dude. This is rough. Can't even find any results of anyone else having the same problem, man. Like, I can't even... Like, I assume... Where is Daisuke? Let me see. Like, probably the way it would usually work is that you see all these collectibles when you're actually making the deliveries themselves. And I have them because, you know, they gave me the option to tell Daisuke that I already realized folks. Maybe the developers weren't expecting me to realize all 3 of them before I got to this point in Daisuke's story, but rough. I can also get Faria, so...
Hello, hello. How nice to see you again. I do hope that wound is healing up nicely. You've interrupted me in media res, so to speak. I just got in a brand new shipment of bandages, so I'm taking a study break to organize everything.
The wound is doing great, thanks.
Thrilled to hear it. Remember to keep it clean and dry and change the dressing once every 24 hours. Or is it 36 hours? Oh, heck, for some reason I always forget that. Let me just check in my textbook and I'll give you the correct information. This beautiful and weighted thing is my textbook.
I'm not sure if you can tell, but I love it very much. I study every single day, and I have my big test coming up soon. In fact, might I ask you a favor?
Go for it.
Would you be willing to help me study? Perhaps, despite appearances. I'm a bit nervous. I could really use some support.
I'm a great study buddy.
I really appreciate this. So very much. You're helping me realize my greatest dream.
Faria hands you a piece of paper with an anatomical drawing of a skeleton on it.
Here, take this page from my book. You can get familiar with the answers you'll need to quiz me on. If you need help reading, they will appear in that newfangled Datadex Phoenicia has been telling me about.
Found a result from 2 months ago is reported to devs and it's supposed to be fixed in the next update. Is this the Steam version? This is the Steam version. And I did update it earlier today, so...
I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again soon. Huh. Oddly, I don't even care if you're injured when you come back. How interesting. Until later, friend.
Like, maybe I need to wait another full day before I talk to him again? So let me look at what Faria just gave me. Number of bones in a human body is 206. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll try Dice Kate again. Alright.
You do not look good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
This is rough. This is rough, buddy. This is real rough. Maybe I should, like, keep this interaction real quick.
Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Like, I don't know, maybe next time I talk to him that might change something.
Hey there, Looker.
Could be a reboot the game situation? Could be.
I'm glad you're here, and I'm going to cut straight to the chase. We've been meeting up and talking quite a bit for a while, more than most people would if they weren't interested in me. And before you can say anything, I have to let you know how I feel about it all. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. Do I think you are cute? Yes. Anyone with eyes would think that. But my needs remain the same. I want to officially just be your friend.
That's fine.
Is that okay
Just
with
let
you?
me realize you.
Can we hang out and gawk at the outside world together?
It's always what I wanted from you.
That is so refreshing to hear. Well, thank you for letting me get to know you more. Whenever you want to stare out some more, come find me.
Alright.
We're besties now, you hear?
Alright, cool. I might do like a full day real quick and then I'll do the game and see if that helped. If I can get Tina. Oh, I'm at it.
Hey there, dork.
Hey Tina, ready to be realized?
Damn, realized? Are you fucking with me or are you for real?
Or for real, get out of my house.
Tina, let's get shapely.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a musical triangle becomes...
Oh, that outfit is kind of cute, actually. I like her new hair.
Finally! Look at me now! Look at this body. Oh, look how fucking human I am!
Tina's maniacal laughter and crazed expression might almost have you regretting your decision to realize her. But knowing her as you do, you know this is about as good as it gets for her.
Definitely human, alright.
When Tina leaves your house, she never contacts you again. It's no big surprise, really. Tina was never the sentimental type. Even without regular check-ins, you're still able to keep up with Tina's new human life. It only takes her a few months to show up on the reality TV circuit. Predictably, her first stint is as a single on a dating show about love triangles. But her appearance is so explosive, she goes down in reality TV history as one of the greatest villains of all time.
Sounds about right.
What do you mean you're choosing her over me? She tell you she has a boyfriend back home? Well, I got 4 of them. You think a pathetic dweeb like you means anything to me?
It's comforting to see Tina where she's always belonged, and she makes for truly excellent television.
Alright.
Valdivianites, have you ever been to outer space? Well, as of right now, I have. Which means I, CEO David Most, have the distinction of being the first corporate CEO to send a team email from beyond our planet's exosphere. Super exciting stuff. But do you know what's even more exciting? The Pentagon has just sent over the final results of our initial employee audit. You'll be happy to know that most of you passed with flying colors. And while, unfortunately, we have yet to determine who stole the lost glasses, the audit did pinpoint a number of employees the government would like to speak with. Thomas Hallmark, you owe $5,000 in back taxes. Tiana Jackson, you're pregnant with twins. Ryan Crandon, the Department of Homeland Security will be outside your apartment in 10 minutes. And Andre Garcia, you've been legally deceased since 1994. Most importantly, this audit has led to a startling discovery. The missing glasses give off trace amounts of radiation, on account of their frames being made of radioactive material. Knowing this, we will be able to track the radiation, allowing us to finally pinpoint their exact location. With any luck, we'll have them before I re-enter Earth's atmosphere.
It'll probably be in the next patch. Says they're working on another one, but nothing on when it will be. The last 2 updates were in June and July. They're doing a lot of fixes this next one, or they're being worked on a smaller team than before. Oh boy. Oh dear. I mean, I guess I don't have to realize literally everyone, but it is unfortunate that I won't even actually get to see the end of that gay story. But rip. That really sucks. Alright. Unless I can somehow get the game to comply. I think I can realize wrong on my flight level.
Hello, most favored of humans. Are you here to experience the infinite?
Once was enough. I'm ready to realize you.
Truly?
I have what it takes.
I hope she doesn't feel like this is a downgrade.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once an Earth goddess becomes...
Oh, dang! Gee, lady.
Oh. I feel so... finite. So small. Is this how you've always felt, human? No. I should call you by your name.
It's okay, they don't really call me my name here.
I am human now, too.
It's not all bad being finite.
I shall have to take your word for it. I suppose there must be some benefit to being human. I will go now and see what there is to see. I shall experience all the things humanity has to offer. If I do not get this small, weak body killed, Perhaps I will return someday. Farewell.
One might have expected Rongo my Fenwa to hold herself at a distance from humanity, but she embraces these new opportunities to the fullest. She finds she enjoys the dirtiest, messiest experiences. Anything involving dirt and mud is a clear draw.
I'm eating my brownie.
Rongo my Fenwa finds her true calling when she visits a dairy farm. Feeding animals and tending to them is joyful enough, but her first taste of ice cream is absolutely transcendent. She struggles a bit with taking orders, but working with the animals and enjoying a free ice cream cone with each shift eases the burden. She sends you photos of herself, completely stone-faced, bottle-feeding calves and milking cows. She hasn't quite gotten the hang of smiling, but you believe in her.
Good on her. Alright. That, and I also want to talk to Arya again.
Oh, hi there! Welcome back. Wounds? Injuries? In addition to bandages, I now have ointments.
All bones intact, no active bleeding.
Aw, heck. I mean, well, I suppose it's good you're not expiring. Finding that I would miss you, weirdly. Not weird. Whoopsies, not weirdly. You're excellent and fully missable. I just usually don't miss anyone. Oh, except for this one armoire I knew who managed to take an honest-to-goodness axe through one of his doors. That was a fun surgery. So then, how are we feeling today? This is the traditional question that doctors ask, you know. I'm practicing.
I'm pretty tired, actually.
I thought so. My medi-senses were going absolutely bananas looking at you and expertly reading all the signs and symptoms, and I just knew it. This person is tired.
Always. Always has been. Well, it's not being unemployed would be so exhausting. I'm slowly descending to zombie status.
Zombie? Oh my textbook has definitely not covered what to do in the event of zombie.
But they do have, like, government, like... What's it? Like, government and, like, initiatives slash plans in the off chance that the zombie apocalypse does happen. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
I imagine I'll have to impale you with some kind of stick, wood, or maybe a fireplace poker. This is all hypothetical, of course, because you're not a zombie.
It's called Nuke the City, yeah. Not a zombie, no need to impale.
Of course. No need. My oh my, imagining what I would do in the event of a zombie attack is very fun and distracting. Anyway, you will be A-okay, I have no doubt. And it will be in some small part because of the excellent medical care you have received with medical professionals soon-to-be Dr. Faria. On that note, I've got my page ready for you.
Faria hands you another page from her textbook.
This is how to make a stint.
Thanks for your help.
Let's see. Oh, there she is. Splitting a bone. Mobilize the joints above and below a fracture. Okay. I do think I'll start the next day by talking to Daisuke again. If he still like, if he still doesn't want to talk to me, I'll restart the game and then try again. But if not, I guess we just had to wait for an update or something.
You do not have the saddest good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Okay. Let's try restarting the game. I should have saved before I talked to him. Fuck. I'm a fool. I know it auto-saved, but it's gonna it auto-saved after I already talked to him. Ah, dang it. Rough. Well, I guess I can realize Gwendolyn real quick.
Ah, look who it is! Do you want to see what's going on outside? Come by for some natural light? You look like you could use it.
I want to realize you.
Me? Realized? That means I could go out there and see everything that's happening! That is so exciting! Do you have everything you need to make it happen?
You bet I do.
Here we go!
Let's see what's on the other side, Gwendolyn.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a window becomes...
I'm not a fan of the skirt, but okay.
It was clear to see that I am the most amazingly spectacular version of myself now. The world won't know what hit it. I can't believe I can actually go outside with my legs. I wonder what a deep breath will feel like.
Gwendolyn takes a deep breath. There is a joy you have never before seen in her.
Look at you.
I know. Being alive is pretty awesome. I can't wait to go out there and live.
Gwendolyn walked out the door, finally able to get a closer look at the things she'd been examining from a distance.
Bernard!
Her curiosity led her to attempt to jump the neighbor's fences. What, she wondered, was on the other side? She quickly discovered, though, that humans don't do that, unless they want some really dirty looks.
Sorry. I just wanted to see more.
She's learning, people.
Gwendolyn's insatiable curiosity led her to search out other means of accessing knowledge.
Being a brownie.
It wasn't long before Gwendolyn discovered the greatest window to the world, the internet.
Oh dear.
It was horrifying.
Terrifying.
Ugh! What a terrible place! Why is everyone so mean to each other?
Especially as she could easily see the number of untrue reports.
Oh, these sites are all just making stuff up for views. Talk about transparent.
You think people will do that? Lie on the internet?
The more she researched, the more she came to the same conclusion.
I could do this.
So she did. With the help of her bird friends, Gwendolyn was able to be in many places at once. She always had the freshest scoops around town, and she broke some of the biggest breakup and relationship drama before anyone else could. Within 6 months' time, she was on TV, dishing out all the dirt. She started every segment with the same catchphrase.
Now, a little birdie told me.
With trustworthy candor and a million brand deals, she shows no sign of slowing down now.
Alright. We did Gwendolyn. It's not Faria I need to talk to, but I need to plug in my specs again real quick so you realize. Okay. Realization. Smarts 100. Phase 5 MP 100. 100. 90. I'm really close to getting 100. Some more actually. Get. Oh, I can realize art. Blocked by anybody? Lady Memoir. Okay, so I can realize art. But he needs Bobby Holly. I'll have. I can get. Okay, there's a lot of people on. Paste it real quick. Keep track of everything. Yeah. Very long. I can get Jerry as well. And Johnny. Alright. We got a list. I think I'm just gonna go down it. Like, start with art. This list is indeed alphabetical. Okay.
On the hunt for some counterculture vibes today.
Yeah, we're really hating David Moose today.
Can't say I blame you. In fact, I'd say I'm fully with you. This piece just makes me want to mess with some systems, you know? My heart soars, my knees weaken. My raison d'etre has appeared at last. Tell me, have you come for a stroll through the senses? A stern daddying? Perhaps a gentle caress? Your wish shall be my only mission.
I didn't realize you.
Oh, my sacred paint! Do you truly mean you're prepared to paint me upon the canvas of reality?
I'm curious about what, buddy. Got all the colors I need.
Okay, Art, let's make you our latest canvas.
You know how, like, all the Roman, classical, like, statues and stuff were actually, like, covered in, like, really, really bright paint that, over the years. I hope he looks absolutely gaudy.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and in place of the abstract representation of art, you are now privileged to behold
a man.
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad. I definitely had a teachers who style. Okay.
Incredibly, Art's human form somehow outdoes the perfect sculpting of his former, inanimate body. He's just as chiseled as he once was, but something about the sheer tangibility of his humanity elevates his current form into something truly divine.
Jacket is pretty sick, actually.
Look at me. So long have I been inanimate. Merely the intellectual representation of art, the art that I love, and now I am art. I have eyes of real color, Skin of real texture. I can feel and am felt.
A real work of art.
Am I Pinocchio? That my inanimate substance has become flesh?
There we go. We're good. Indeed, check you out.
My mind is bursting with harmonies, with form, with grand composition. I think truly I might go batty if we don't paint something right this minute. Quickly now, to the brushes!
Oh crap, I don't have any.
Not a worry. Then I shall get myself right off to the bristler.
I don't think Ozadeth has a bristler.
Damn it.
Sorry, we do mostly digital art. Discord server.
Then to the art supply store!
Okay, I'll wait right here.
Art's works were passionate, daring, brilliant.
My soul can finally speak. Hear me, O world of fecund radiance.
And entirely unmarketable.
Ah.
Wait, what? After spending 2 years creating works of staggering genius and refusing to cave in to the pressures of the vox populi and the art collecting market, Art was destitute.
Do be like that.
Well, that sucks. I did not think that if I became flesh, I'd be subject to the same woes that other flesh is heir to.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Huh. Guess that means I need to go get a job.
Forced to take on a side hustle, Art quickly found work as a museum curator. However, refusing once again to cave into the demands of the museum's biggest donors, he was promptly fired.
Blind fools! Why would they launch another giant balloon animal?
Oh, I was gonna reference something, but I think I might accidentally dox myself if I do. Okay.
However, unwilling to part completely with a storehouse of genius as marvelous as the museum, Art agreed to remain on staff as a security guard, a position which suited his temperament rather well.
You mean I just get to stand in the presence of beauty all day? And protect it from unwelcome interlopers? And talk to people all day about the beauty?
Bro, when were you when that one museum heist happened?
Sign me up!
That's Art. We could also get Betty. I think Betty should not be having anyone blocking her from being realized, so...
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a hug?
I'm ready to realize you.
How cool. I'm so excited. I would love to. We can finally really be together. Are we really doing this?
We're really doing this. Let's go.
Come on, Betty, let's wake you up.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely your bed becomes a woman.
Dang!
Yeah.
So pretty.
Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Betty gives you a twirl, laughing as she does.
Very huggable.
I feel so beautiful.
Her eyes meet yours, and it's clear what's on her mind.
Can I hug you? I've thought about it so many times. I just want to feel your arms around me. To be embraced by the one I love.
Of course, come here.
You open your arms, and Betty rushes in to meet you, curling her arms around you and resting her head on your shoulder. She still smells like clean linens, but now there's something else. A scent uniquely Betty. She's just as warm and soft as ever somehow, and you feel you could stay wrapped up in her arms forever, if the world would let you. When you finally part, Betty's smile is truly radiant.
You'll come see me out there, won't you?
You know I will.
Oh, good. I don't mind coming back here. But I want you to see me out there as the woman I truly am now. Thank you for everything, my love.
Betty's gift for making others comfortable and her love of sensuality and romance leads her to boudoir photography, where she quickly excels. Betty takes a particular joy in helping her clients feel beautiful. Many of them are people who have never seen themselves in such a light, but feel empowered in front of Betty's lens. Ironically, Betty's boudoir photography rarely takes place in the bedroom. Is she tired of reminders of her old life? Or is she simply challenging herself to look beyond the boudoir? You can be certain of this at least. Betty is the happiest you've ever seen her, and beyond grateful. The world is just a little happier and sexier, thanks to your efforts.
There we go. Could also get Dirk, it looks like. Let's get him.
Hey there, buddy. Got any hot goss about Harper?
She's a real person now. Forget about Harper. I'm here to realize you, Clarence.
Me? Really? And that's too?
I don't know if bats can be realized. Not bats, just you, but or not bats, just you.
Goodbye for now, Bats. I'll still sleep with you every night. When he transforms, I wonder what he'll be wearing.
All right, let's get this linen spinning. Time to whip up a real live human person.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely clothes becomes
a man. Yeah, it's a little bit silly, but okay.
Clarence feels his newly human body, intrigued by its solidity.
He does look like he's more of a RPG party. He looks like fucking Arden. He's dressed like Arden. Yeah.
Wow! Wow, just flesh and bone!
And I hate Arden. Yeah, okay.
Lots of blood!
This realization fades Clarence's smile.
Oh God! Human bodies! So dirty!
Human bodies are easy to clean, Clarence. You'll get used to it.
Clarence's passion for cleanliness and organization lead him to join a team of closet designing professionals. But it soon becomes apparent that his ideas are too revolutionary even for the most forward-thinking designer. He gains a reputation around town for designing closets that are frankly more akin to apartments. He playfully tells his clients that it's important to consider their clothes' comfort, always looking somewhere past them with a nostalgic twinkle in his eye.
Just think to yourself, if you were your clothes, would you want to live in some dingy shoebox? Or in a Closets by Clarence Fashion Wonderland?
Clarence's closet designs are so popular, he picks up celebrity clientele, and his designs only become larger and more flamboyant.
Are you going to listen to people calling your closet garish and a tacky bourgeois nightmare? Or are you going to say, sorry, can't hear you, my closet's too big and fabulous?
Such a prick.
You think of Clarence every time you see your humble bedroom closet, but you can't help but smile knowing he's in much more fabulous surroundings, especially with his beloved pillow by his side.
Jesus Christ. Okay. He's sending me stuff on Discord.
Hey, are you
Sam.
okay? Did you see the last email? David Most talking about tracking the dateviators to your town? I'm scared. What's going to happen if he finds you?
Guess I'll die.
No! I'm actually scared for you, man. Don't joke. This is serious. I guess there's nothing you can really do about this, but I don't know how to talk about anything else. It's just so much. Not like he'll even let us forget about this with the constant email blasts.
Really needs a hobby.
Yeah, or maybe a love life. Shit, maybe that's why he really wants those glasses so bad. Can you imagine him dating his desk? What an actual nightmare. well, sort of a subject change, I guess. Let me take our minds off that crazy shit for a minute. I'm sitting here with this resignation letter typed up, but I can't bring myself to send it. Just, God! If you were me, what would you do?
I'd quit.
It's too much, right? God, I know you're right. I just have to think about this. But I have to make a decision soon. I can't draw this out forever. God, I want to stay and hang out, but I'm just gonna be going in circles about this, so I won't be much fun. I'm gonna get some food and try to turn my brain off.
Aw, poor Sam. I hope we get to meet, Sam eventually, like, actually face to face. Alright. Let's see. Let me try Dice again. Let me try Dice again. One moment. If this one doesn't work, I'll reset the game and see if that helps. Save, just in case.
You do not.
We're resetting the game. Just gotta close the window entirely. Daisuke, I need you to work for me. I didn't realize this would be an issue. It's taking a hot second to stop. There you go. Reset the game. Reset my life. Like any for the game. I should have been like completely updated when I opened it up earlier today. Why do you do this to me? Why can't the game simply be functional? Oh wait, hold on. The audio's not working. One moment. One moment. Does this work? There we go. This is definitely a scenario that QA could have caught.
Sassy Chap Games.
Oh. Date everything.
Everything.
Daisuke, please. I think you're really cool. I want to at least see your ending. For coffee. Daisuke, do you work now? Nope.
You do not have the satisfied expression. Good. Steady hands and sturdy leg. Rather than wishing you luck. So the dish. Please just leave.
I either had to wait for an update or wait for him to just sort of fix himself. There was like that issue with a friend before when she kept looping dialogue, and that did eventually fix itself after I changed my dialogue choices with her. I guess I could also send in a bug report. Okay. Ah, that's rough. That's rough. Okay. Who else can I realize? I can realize Jerry. I need to see if Jerry is blocked by any. Jerry, this Polly, and Stella. Well, you should be good then. Let's see. Oh, wait. LP's here. Before leaving, she showed you the best way to use the camera and laid down one more sticky note on, down on the desk. I see. Well, I guess I haven't really, looked at the rest of these photos, actually. Hold this one up to the light and see through. Cannot from me state whether or not this photograph is art, right? Stella, take your love to the very top of Lovers Incorporated, subsidiary of Relationships LLC. Bringing her to life was a capital idea. Not sure where the stains are from. Better not to worry about it. Found this photo to be a pleasing representation, though it took a while to convince her that signing it wasn't demeaning. So what is the water noise happening? Is that in the bathroom? Yeah, the shower's on. Shut up, Johnny. Pre-hidden looking at this image. Really, her eyes are 50% smaller behind the glasses. Capture the very moment you promised Mac a full tour of New Jersey. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. I'm fully off the board. I really hope that I can realize everyone. It might not be possible though. I think I'm doing good progress.
My partner in crime. Check it out. I'm working on a new piece right now.
Ready to realize you.
Oh my! This is unexpected. If I turn human, I'm gonna have to find a new place to hold my collection.
Let's get started then.
Whoa. Which of these, lovely objects are we realizing today?
All of them. What pilings do you think you'd be if you were put into date everything? I would like to be a funny cleaning robot.
That'd be me. Jerry, of Jerry's junk drawer.
I would like to be a Roomba.
Alright. You sure you don't want to maybe do this someplace a little more open?
I find I'm most comfortable in uncomfortable spaces.
Suit yourself, man. And from this moment on, I mean that literally.
Put a knife tape on top, exactly. Or you can just have a cat just sort of sit on me the entire day.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a junk drawer becomes
a man.
Excellent!
A whole lot of stuff.
Wowza! I'm tall! Look at that! Is this my collection? Gosh, it all looks so tiny from here, and... Oh, woof! Oh, what is that?
It's a smell.
Jiminy Christmas, that is right.
Oh, I guess you didn't have the ability to smell yourself before.
Is that the general aroma my collection's had all this time? No wonder nobody used to open me.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, dear. Ah! Oh! Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, that's smart! Ah! I've banged my leg against the exhibits more times than I can count, but it's never felt like that.
That'd be your new nervous system.
It's making me nervous, all right. Oh, the textures, the smells. It's overwhelming.
It's getting overstimulated.
I don't mean to sound rude, but might it be possible to go back to being a drawer?
Sorry, pal. That's a one-way ticket.
What? Oh. Oh, no.
You're human now, Jerry. Deal with it.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Even if I could turn back, I'd always know the terrible truth. The truth that I'm... stinky.
Stinky.
Even if I could shift back into a wooden drawer, I'd know. The only thing closing on this old drawer is the most recent chapter in his life. I think I gotta take a walk. A long walk. Maybe get a taste of that fresh air everyone's always going on about.
It can be good if it's fresh, that is.
Like a newborn deer waddling into the light for the first time, Jerry takes his first stumbling steps out of your home. He's overwhelmed at first, for hours. But as the weeks go by, he finds a new appreciation for the little things he never had as a drawer. Elbow room, for one. All that space leads to Jerry realizing that he does not actually enjoy touch as much as he thought he did. In a strange twist of fate, he becomes unable to contend with the majority of textures. He thinks of the molds, oils, and goos of his past life with utter revulsion. Still, he feels naked without a collection of small objects around him. Eventually, he discovers the world of model trains. The smooth metals and plastics of the cars, along with the infinitely clutterable customization of all the miniature rail lines, speak to him.
Have y'all seen that one account that posts videos of, I don't know where it is, but it's like a cat cafe. They have like a little model train with a little camera that runs through the entire cafe. And you just sort of have videos of giant cats attacking the train and stuff.
His hobby turns into a small career. He discovers others who see the artistry in his clutter. For the first time in his life, he truly thrives.
My boy, he's thriving. Alright, workspace.
Saldivianites, I hope this message finds you well. As your CEO, David Most, I feel it is important to keep you informed about the ongoing situation regarding the stolen glasses. After thorough investigation and data collation, we have successfully tracked the glasses' radioactive signature to this location. We are now in the final stages of the investigation, and it is only a matter of time before the perpetrator is apprehended. Before we take further action, I'm extending one last opportunity for the individual responsible to come forward and take responsibility. I implore this individual to consider the impact on their loved ones. They're being stubborn and destroying the lives of everyone around them because of their stubbornness. This individual needs to realize they were wrong, say they're sorry, and do the right thing.
I think I'm actually enriching society by doing this. I'm putting some important people out into the world for doing this, you know? You know? I'm doing God's work here. Alright, who else can we get? Koa, Mateo, Miranda. Let's see. Wait, hold on. That's not what I mean to do. Koa's Mitchell. Oh, Gil is good, and Miranda should. Let's get Koa first, then.
This is so great. Every time I see that smile, I can just feel the ocean breeze in my hair. You just make me feel so peaceful. You wanna get comfy?
Actually, I'm here to realize you.
Whoa, sweet. You wanna do this now then?
Let's do it.
Come on, Koa. Hopefully, realization doesn't tucker you out too much.
I think I saw this earlier, actually, when I was talking to Windowlin. I see it again in the window? Yep, there it is. Okay, I think my house is surrounded by drones. Okay, awesome. Actually, no, terrifying.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a couch becomes...
It's a cool-looking guy.
Koa looks over his body, marveling at the size and strength of it. The words don't seem to come. He looks to you, opening and closing his mouth a few times before just shrugging.
Welcome to humanity, Koa.
There's so much this body can do. So many naps I could take in so many different places.
Now that's what's being that's what being human's all about.
I can't wait. Wow. I'm gonna relax like no human beings ever relaxed before.
Koa's long-held dream of napping in all sorts of different places leads him to purchase a furniture store, complete with a massive warehouse. When you ask him where he found the funds for such an expensive undertaking, he cheerfully informs you that he's been saving the spare change that fell into his cushions for many, many years.
You wouldn't believe how much money people drop into their couch cushions over the years.
And you just pocket it? Okay.
Thanks to your generous donations, I'm gonna make my dreams come true. What do you mean those weren't donations?
A couch's understanding of property law differs from those of humans, and by way of an apology, Koa grants you free furniture for life, and every piece comes with a special Koa comfort guarantee.
Alright. That's Koa, and we also got Mateo. My beloved.
Well, if it isn't my favorite human.
Maybe you're about to be my favorite human.
Are you serious? Wait, of course you are. You've always told me the truth before, so it makes sense you'd be telling the truth now. But whoa. I mean, whoa! Let's do it. My rescue is about to get a lot bigger.
Oh, can we realize all the animals?
Can we do it now?
Please. Sure, ready when you are.
Mateo, meet the rest of your flock.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a blanket becomes...
Cute.
Check me out!
Not only has Mateo been transformed from fiber and fabric into a flesh and blood creature, but so too have his beloved inanimals.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Look at them! Look at us! All the inanimals, they're here too! How did you know your dateviators could do that?
Let me pet all
I
of
just
them.
can't think of a better gift than this! We're together, and our world is so much bigger! The good we can do is so much bigger!
I didn't know that would happen. I'm so happy about how it all worked out.
Mateo goes and volunteers himself and his inanimals with the local chapter of the WFYB, the We'll Find You Brigade. They're accepted gratefully, but since they comprise such a unique team, the brigade designs for them a unique task. Mateo and the inanimals are sent to far-off remote locations where both people and animals have gone missing. Avalanche sites, deep forests, tropical jungles, forbidding deserts. No locale has yet bested this team. They have never left a subject behind. Of course, they are occasionally presumed lost themselves. Mateo and the inanimals have been known to spend weeks on an assignment, or possibly playing out in the wilderness with their new rescued friends. Hard to say, really. But not to worry, say their compatriots at the Home Office. They always come back.
This man is immortal. Alright, and we'll get Miranda. Miranda! Where is she? Yes.
For the first time since you've known her, Miranda looks a little nervous. She's still happy to see you, but you can tell by the way she fidgets that there's something on her mind.
Hey, so, okay. This is like a really exciting moment for me, and also I'm a little nervous. Do you remember when you helped me out so much and we wrote those lyrics together?
Are you actually about to sing for me? Of course I do, we worked hard on those.
So I finished the song. Okay, not finished completely, but I really think there's something there and I want to share with you. You want to hear?
Yeah.
Miranda lifts one hand high in the air, calling out to her bandmates.
Amigas, let's make some enchantment.
Christina V is actually about to say to me.
I never thought it could be true that I would find someone like you, but here you are.
This is very cute.
Every time I see your face, I wanna run to your embrace. Your love is where I wanna be. The horizon sings to me your love, sun shining in the skies above, promising a brand new day. Look towards the sun and see us through, warming up my love for you, bursting through the clouds of, bursting
Yay! Very cute. Okay, now we're
Miranda
good.
is lost in the emotion of the song for a few moments after she finishes.
I feel very,
When she finally looks at you, there's a clear vulnerability in her eyes, no matter how hard she tries not to show it.
I don't know how like similar like Latinx pop is to like OPMs, but it felt very like early 2000 OPMs. Original Pinoy music.
So, opinions? Feedback? Are you struck wordless by the majesty that has just unfolded in front of your eyes? Because if you are, I would totally get that.
It was very cute. It does feel like something
I'm so
my
happy you
parents would
liked
listen
it.
to.
That makes me feel all warm and, well...
I'm not going to say it.
Totally thought I was gonna get you with that one. Catch you later, okay?
Hey. Well, I didn't get to realize you, but I will soon. Very soon. We're still gonna try Daisuke again, though. I need Daisuke to work. Please, my dude.
You do not have the satisfied expression. Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
He's just trapped in a time loop. Okay. Well, I guess we can realize Miranda.
Hola, mi amor. I miss you already. Don't be a stranger, okay?
I won't, because I'm here to realize you.
Shut up. Ay, Dios. Really? I'm so excited. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do with my cord. Like, now? Like, right now?
I got everything ready.
Set this toaster to realize.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a toaster becomes...
I don't know if I like her new outfit, though.
Miranda does a charming little twirl, looking herself up and down. She sings a few test notes, giggling with delight at the result.
Ay, Dios. I'm a sexy human. Look at me. Listen to this voice. Do you have any idea how many albums I'm gonna sell now? Like, even more than I sold when I was a toaster. That's like a lot.
Definitely more than when you were a toaster, for sure.
The next time you saw our dear Miranda Dulcita was from the back of a massive and sold-out stadium, where she was touring in celebration of her new album. She couldn't see you from the stage.
What about her
but having
bandmates?
gotten your text that you would be there and so excited to finally see her perform live, She threw a great big wink out into the crowd.
Mwah. And that's for my favorite little slice.
Of course, everyone in the stadium assumed that they were her favorite slice. But you knew the truth. Miranda has promised to set aside tickets for you at any show you can make. Even though you've seen it countless times, she always gives you a special shout-out when you attend. She's so excited and happy to be traveling and performing fully herself at last.
Alright. I need to check Reggie and text punk. Let's see. Where's I don't think Reggie's gonna be ready. Yeah. Text box. Yeah. Okay, I can realize both of them though. Do that real quick. I do think I have an ending with Reggie, right?
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app.
You have nothing to say to me? I wanted to realize you. Dang. I'm gonna get text box on then.
Hey, you! Thanks for stopping by.
I'm ready to realize you. I'm really curious to see how you're gonna look.
Human? Do you have what it takes?
I have what it takes.
Let's get you realized, Textbox-chan.
Woo!
Spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely the UI of this game becomes...
Wait, the style is very cute, actually. I really like that shirt.
Oh my gosh!
Textbox-chan gives you a little twirl, looking down at herself in disbelief.
I kinda want that shirt.
It's truly mind-blowing to know that what was once your UI is now a living, breathing human woman with speech. You could feel your mind unraveling as you try and work out who's transcribing the text you're reading at this very moment. But Textbox-chan's happy laughter stops you from tumbling too far down that rabbit hole.
I can't believe this! There's so many things I want to try now! I don't need emotes anymore! You can read my facial expressions! You can hear my vocal inflection!
I never needed any of that to know you're her, Textbox-chan.
Aw, you.
She gives you a sweet hug, clearly overwhelmed with gratitude. Your words have an immediate impact on Textbox-chan. She covers her face with her hands.
Yeah! It's even more embarrassing when you say things like that now that I actually have a body.
She peeks at you through the cracks of her fingers. You can see that she's blushing.
But, now that I do have a body, if you wanted to, with me?
Textbox-chan finds her place in the world within the realm of communications, focusing on localization and accessibility. Her sweet personality and natural charm make her an excellent public speaker. It's not long before she turns up on the talk circuit, educating some of the world's biggest game studios and aspiring indie developers alike.
Never leave your font selection for last. You wouldn't just style your hair 5 minutes before you leave the house, would you? Wait, don't answer that. But seriously, your font deserves better than a last-minute selection from freefonts.com.
She stays in constant contact with you, visiting when she can. And as always, her texts are full of adorable emotes.
Precious baby. Alright. More stuff on Discord? Tinfoil hard.
That last email from David was kind of pathetic, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Most of that thinking was in service of inventing a virus that would cripple Valdivian's supply chain, causing the company to hemorrhage customers and absolutely crater its stock value. I named it Norman, the Terror Worm.
Can I date the worm? Love it.
That's catchy, right?
So catchy.
Right? Like, there's some IP that clearly deserves its own spin-off franchise.
Would you date me if I was a
I've
worm?
also been thinking about David. How behind all his bluster and ego, he's just a scared little man caving under pressure no one could handle. Haunted by all his failures, disappointments, and inadequacies. And as frustrated as I am by his actions, I don't want to hurt him. He was an important part of my life for many, many years. Honestly, I just want to help him stop causing others so much pain.
Makes sense.
Perhaps Norman the Terror Worm isn't the answer. Perhaps the real answer is a conversation we've both been putting off for far too long.
I think so.
I have to go now. And not because my battery's low, or because I'm stealing Wi-Fi from a coffee shop, or because I'm hiding in an underground bunker. Although all those things are definitely true, I have to go now to have a difficult conversation with someone I don't talk to anymore. And that's scarier than Norman the Terror Worm could ever be.
You got this,
Wish me luck.
Franklin. Believe in you. Maybe you can just go ahead and kiss your ex-boyfriend. Alright. I want to talk to Faria again. Where is she? There she is.
Well, if it isn't my favorite patient. And no, I don't say that to everyone. It is the absolute eel's ankles that you're here. I have a confession to make.
What's up?
I have spent the time in between the last time I saw you and right this precise moment worried down to my very bones about your health.
Why?
I'll tell you soon, I promise. Just answer this question for me. Do you have any of the following symptoms?
Fatigue.
Oh no, the worst news in the world. I would have preferred hearing any of the other symptoms over this one. My dear friend, fatigue is but one symptom in an arithmetic of terror that adds up to the inescapable conclusion you have polio.
I'm vaccinated though. I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, thank Hippocrates. I have been so worried about this, I can't even tell you.
Do you need to know how to diagnose polio for your test or something?
No, this didn't come from my textbook. I've read all about it in this book. It's so passé, diseases that are out of vogue. I've been so enjoying my studying for the test, and I'm just so ready and excited to be a real doctor that I decided to do a little extracurricular work. As you might imagine, I don't have a library card or anything, so when I saw this book and saw diseases in the title, I thought, well, bee's knees, that's for me. It's been giving me the heebie-jeebies for the longest time now, but I have to know what I'm talking about if I'm going to be a true healer.
I admire you and your enthusiasm.
Oh my, I'm quite tired actually. I do have another page for you, but I think I'll maybe give it to you and then I'll just go and rest. It is exhausting carrying this much.
Faria hands you another page, one hand held delicately to her brow as she wanders away.
Alright. Let's see. Where's that say? Airway breathing circulation. Alright. Let me try to get a Reggie again while I'm at it.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Thanks for setting up autopay. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
Ready to realize you, Reggie.
Really?
You prick.
You gonna bring me to life? You sure that's a good idea?
It probably isn't, but doing it anyway. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
But do you even have the stats?
No, I got the stats.
Here we go. I hope/don't hope this works.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely the manifestation of rejection itself
Really the
becomes...
manifestation of rejection. What the heck? Are you going like one-winged angel form?
Reggie looks at his hands, waggling his fingers before looking down at his legs and giving each a good shake.
There's a lot going on with this design. Alright.
Baby, I got appendages now. Hating I'm gonna do.
Did anything change beside the wings? Look at the hair. Well, you can't really see it because of the text box, but his hair is a big old broken heart now.
The world doesn't know what's coming for it.
Kind of looks like a bunny with his hair like this. You're free, Reggie. Go do anything you like.
Oh, I shall.
Reggie burst forth into society with one aim on his mind.
Hate, give me all the hate, baby.
He went looking and found hate immediately. He signed up for all the nearest hate groups, looked into hate crimes, and found that there was even a hate rally going on.
Reggie, are we about to counsel you?
As he arrived, one thing became immediately apparent.
What the hell? This shit's lame as fuck.
Okay, no, we're good.
While Reggie liked to style himself as a hater, it was clear that the real-world practice of hate was a much crueler, distasteful thing.
I was just a professional rage baiter. Come on.
I'm more of a mischief maker, a lovable scamp. This is just boring.
So, with his trademark style and flair, Reggie organized his own group, Haters Gonna Bait. Armed with banana peels, slingshots, and handshake buzzers, Reggie's army of tricksters descended upon any rally they found to give those in attendance a bevy of annoying nuisances.
I would.
Their stated goal to turn the hate down a notch has successfully caused a great number of groups to declare that the stains on their pants aren't worth the trouble anymore and disband. Of course, anytime that happened, Reggie arrived seemingly out of thin air to give the perfect rejoinder.
Later, haters.
Alright, I guess. How are we on numbers right now then? 66. So 2/3 of the way through. Realizing everybody. Alright. And then for endings... 59, 60... wait, having to do math. I have 11 endings to go, I think. Let's do it by status. Daisuke, I don't know if I can do anything with you, buddy. Okay. I can realize Barry, Maria, Johnny Splash. Just those three once I get an ending with them, so. See if I can get Barry real quick.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, Barry.
Yes, that's me. I love the sound of my name, you know? I can say my name all day. Sometimes I do when no one is watching. I just remembered I've been working on another one of my world-famous Styles Profiles TM surveys. I'm calling my quizzes Styles Profiles now, because it's definitely a thing, I swear. Last time, we took a trip to the wonderful world of cosmetic products, but looking good is only part of feeling good, is it not? For the next stage of my artistically audacious audit, I've drummed up a series of questions all about hygiene and freshness. In a second round I like to call Coming Clean.
Sounds great. I like taking into detail about personal hygiene and habits of myself and others.
Oh my gosh, me too! It's easily in my top 5 things to discuss with friends and strangers. Of course, I've ensured that none of these questions are too personal, darling. As someone who hangs out in a bathroom all day, I totally understand the importance of discretion.
Please tell me more.
Right, so, last time we talked tweezers, we talked makeup, we talked aesthetic. This time around, in the interest of getting to know you more and work out exactly how best to get you at your best, I've got a whole set of queries about the product you like when getting fresh. So, what do you think, hon? Are you up for Styles Profiles TM? Round 2, coming clean.
Sure thing.
Well, suds me up with soap and foam. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Question 1 for round 2 of Styles Profiles TM, which is absolutely gonna be a thing. When it comes to toothpaste, which brand best pleases your pearlies?
There are certain brands I love.
Ooh, do tell.
Meh. I'll go for the one with a real long name. Professor Texture's coarse grade maxillary and mandibular scrubbing fluoride solution bubblegum flavor.
Classy pick. What I love most about Professor Texture's products is the sense of passion they put into everything they produce. Whether it's Professor Texture's non-denominational alkaline water for adults aged 35 to 60, or Professor Texture's specialized solution for the cleaning of cassette tape heads, their commitment to fun is second only to the diversity of their merchandise. Never much cared for the coarse grade toothpaste, if I'm being honest. When it comes to Professor Texture, I always recommend Professor Texture's non-alcoholic and smoothened formula for the daily maintenance of oral acceptability. Bubblegum flavored, of course.
I don't really see the appeal of bubblegum flavored toothpaste, though.
Anyway, I don't mean to
Weird
floss
flavor.
over dental care, but we can't get incisive over just one subject. It's time to think about soap. Real straightforward one, this. When it comes to hand soap, how should it be? Bars or liquid, blocky or squirty? Do they need to be a classic brick or bottles of squeezy wetness where it's at? When you've got it in your hands, should you be rubbing or pumping?
Easy liquid.
Exactly, of course. I always like to say that there is no wrong way to soap. Well, unless you're using mincemeat or soup or bird's nests or something. But assuming you're soaping correctly, you cannot soap incorrectly. Bars of soap and liquid soap are equally valid, contingent on preference and pre-existing skin conditions.
I just like the liquid soap because you can very easily ration the single pump, you know.
I think the war between bar users and liquid users has gone on far enough.
I agree.
Okay, next question. No questionnaire on hygiene and cleanliness can be complete without discussing sponges. Its absorbency and non-judgmentally forgiving nature makes it a household name in many household. Plus, it's just fun to say, isn't it, love?
Unfortunate that I can't date a sponge in this game, but...
Sponge.
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 Spongy, spongy, sping.
Barry, come back to me.
Spongus.
Among Us.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I got caught in a word loop. You know when it just gets weird and you can't stop thinking about it?
I can relate.
Glad to hear it. Right. Sponges come in many varieties, only adding to their allure and popularity. But if you were offered a lifetime supply of sponges right now, with the proviso that you can only have it in one basic format forever, which would you go for?
Let's think about the options.
Here they come!
I like the poof sponge. I think they're fun. They're very silly.
Interesting choice. I've always found them a little weird myself. It's like washing with inside-out Bermuda shorts. But if you're looking for a body buffer, I'm going to support your choice all the way. They come in vibrant colors, they're easy to dry, and they provide that ever-crucial exfoliation while you clean. So, it gets points for efficiency. And that's it for your Styles Profile TM today. This information will be logged and categorized. Is what I'd say if I didn't have a brain that very much didn't behave like a sponge. Or maybe it does, at least when it comes to leaking everywhere.
Oh, Barry.
Anyway, darling, I'm delighted to say you passed because you weren't being graded. Farewell.
See ya. My buddy. Alright. Talk to Faria, we'll talk to Johnny Splash, and then I find a third person to also talk to. I guess I can keep talking to Daisuke until he gives me something.
You're here! Oh, good! Well, after the fiasco I put us through last time, I have buckled down and I've been studying like a squirrel.
And how do squirrels study?
Diligently, of course. Ever seen a squirrel tucking away nuts for the winter? Imagine that level of industry applied to the medical school admissions test, and whammo! There's me. The long and short of it is that I simply don't have time to chat today. A bit more brushing up to do, and then I'll be ready for our Crackerjack quiz night.
Faria pulls out a small stack of textbook pages, waving them at you as she speaks.
I know it's a lot, but here. And if you think these 3 pages are heavy, imagine how much all the knowledge I've crammed into my lid weighs. I'd bet I weigh as much as a tool chest right now with all this information.
Faria hands you each page, one after the other, handling them as carefully as though they were ancient sacred texts.
And this one?
Okay.
And last... I really appreciate your help with this. The next time I see you, I'll be ready to be grilled. Not literally grilled, of course. That would be very painful. Oh, and definitely not helpful either. I can't imagine grilling would help me to do better on the test. Or maybe it would? Oh, dearie me. Do you think it would? Should we try that?
Let's not. Learning how to write a regular quizzing will work best.
Okay, back to it. Onwards and upwards.
Alright. Let me check whose pages then. Where is she? Where's Faria? There she is. Let's say... How to diagnose. Diagnoses are made via twin passive symptoms, which a patient reports to a physician, and signs, which are gleaned from examination. Allografts. Sometimes the patient's skin isn't healthy enough for grafting, and allograft skin from a corpse may be used. And then brain surgery. Patients may be awake for brain surgery in order to provide verbal feedback during the procedure. This lessens the chances of damaging vital brain areas. Interesting. Terrifying. Alright. Right down. We'll talk to Johnny Splash then.
Johnny is in his own world when you come upon him, his handsome face creased with a frown. He's talking to himself rather than his usual singing, counting things up on his fingers and running a hand through his curls.
Seriously, the grout needs replacing too. Heck, I ain't got time for that.
Hey, Johnny.
Gorgeous. You came back. What a surprise. I reckon I didn't think you would.
I promised.
Well, that you did. I can see your word is your bond. A much stronger bond than the grout in my tiles, evidently. Anyway, I'm I'm just so glad to see that smiling face again. Makes me happy as a clam in butter sauce.
I'm here. Wasn't there something you wanted to tell me?
That's right. I did make you that promise. Okay, but first, a question for you. You're not a big-time record producer, are you?
Nope. Sorry, all the records I produce are very small-time artisanal batches.
Oh! You got yourself a mighty fine sense of humor there, gorgeous. You tickle my funny bone like my old hound dog Duke was gnawing right on it. I like that. Your sense of humor, I mean. I don't like it much when Duke's gnawing on my bones. Those scars don't heal. I'm just sorry you're not a big-time record producer, too. And I'd be sweet on you, no question.
What's with the producer fixation?
Well, now, fixation seems a mighty bit harsh, but that's a legitimate question. See, I was just asking whether you were a producer, because I was thinking about our conversation the other day. About dreams and all. And I've decided I ain't gonna be a shower much longer.
What else would you do?
That's a great question, which I'll answer after I recite this little speech I prepared. Don't get me wrong or nothing. Being a shower is an honest way to earn a living. My pappy was a shower. My grandpappy was a shower. Heck, my old hound dog Duke, well, I reckon he's a shower too. Got me some mighty fine memories of being a shower. Most of them involving sundry drain cleaning products and the way they make me feel inside. But it just ain't my true calling, you understand? Do you know what my real passion is, gorgeous?
Being an Elvis impersonator? Something involving record producers?
Very close. Ravishing and perceptive. I like that. My dream, the raison d'etre of my humble existence on this crazy spinning marble, is to be a professional. Wow. I never told anyone that before. Does it surprise you?
No way, that's so cool.
Well, it's the truth. See, ever since I was a little baby spigot back in Nashville, rocking on my mama's knee, all I ever wanted on this great green earth was to be a superstar. Like my heroes, Elvis Parsley, Lady Wawa, and Chris Barron. And ever since then, I've practiced whenever I can. Watched every video tutorial there is. But there's just one problem.
I want to help.
It's mighty embarrassing. But my problem is, I'm just too gosh dang insecure. I want to share my love of music with the whole wide world. I want to be recognized for my talents. But every time I think about putting myself out there, I just fall to pieces.
That hasn't stopped you at the breaker box before, though. What happens exactly?
Well, I suppose something a little like this. My palms get sweaty, my hands won't stop shaking. How can I be ready when my heart beats racing? Ooh, wow. That's actually pretty dang good. You don't have any waterproof paper on you by any chance, do you, Gordon?
You can't keep this talent to yourself.
You know what? That's a great point. My pappy, grandpappy, and old hound dog Duke sacrificed too much for me to throw away my dreams just because I'm a little afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of failing? Heck, folks gotta deal with much scarier things than that all the time. Like spiders. And PFAs in the water supply.
I love this confidence.
Gorgeous, meeting you has truly been the kick in the pants I needed for a long old time. Insecurities, go kick rocks. It's time for Johnny Splash to make his big, splash.
Do you have a plan?
Oh, absolutely. It's time to finally get out of this humdrum shower life and go full steam ahead. First, let me just send a message to my boss and tell him I quit.
Maybe don't do that.
And that his hairstyle can suck eggs.
Maybe, like, secure your route to the future before you completely leave your source of income behind.
You're 34 now, Daryl. Time for an adult haircut.
Who's your boss? Is he like the pipes or something?
Daryl, he's my boss.
Where? How? Your lore is all over the place.
What's that you say? Lord, I'm just an ordinary shower working for a living.
You just seem like amateur fanfiction. The rules don't add up.
I don't know nothing about fans. And fiction, that kind of vernacular goes way over this showerhead. But just you wait. One day I will have my own fan club. Now let me just tab a few more shower tile letters on my louver pad. And sent! Woo! I'm so dang nervous. Heck, my hands are all shaking. But it feels swell, you know? Real swell. Though, that may just be the adrenaline talking. Either way, now it's done. It's time for step 2. Record my audition for American Maestro.
Oh dear. Sounds awesome. Tell me everything.
This America's #1 reality TV show. I'm surprised you ain't never heard of it. It's been streaming on Valdivian Plus for like 100 seasons at this point.
Sounds fascinating. Tell me more.
It's a singing competition series where the best future pop stars of America duke it out, vocally speaking, for the chance to be crowned America's Maestro.
Bro, I think you're just gonna end up like, what was that, the shebang guy?
You're exposed to an audience of millions, and the winner receives a big old recording contract with Valdivian Records. It's always been my dream to compete, and hopefully, to win. Can I count on your help?
Without question, let's chase your dreams.
Amazing! I'm just so gosh dang excited. Alright, I'm gonna go get rehearsing and get started on my application. Can you meet me back here tomorrow to record my audition? After all, you're my inspiration.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, gorgeous. Hello.
Alright. We have time for one more interaction, and then we'll probably call it for today. Let's see. Who do I still need to get an ending for? Nice. Dasha, I feel like, should be pretty close. Let's see if we can romance Dasha real quick. Hey Dasha, what's going on?
I am so glad to see you. There is much on my mind lately.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not yet. I promised I would help you with date training, and we must finish yet. Now comes most important part. We have had wonderful dates. Everything has been so perfect. You have brought me back to my house, and now we sit in your car. What do you do now?
I walk you to your door and say goodnight properly.
Yes, just so. It is better for your date's safety and extremely romantic. This is the way to your date's heart. Everything is whispering to you to do one thing to end the date.
Yes,
what
her.
do you do?
Make out with her sloppy style. I give you a kiss that curls your toes and steals the breath from your lungs.
Wow. Your date must be very lucky to experience such a thing.
We should practice, right?
Practice? You mean... you? Kiss me?
If you're okay with it, yeah.
Yes, that sounds nice. I mean, anything to help.
Dasha falls silent, closing her eyes as she waits for your kiss. She's shy, but when your lips meet, she comes alive, sighing sweetly and leaning into your embrace. When she pulls away from you, she's flushed and just a little dazed.
Wow, that was very good. It is difficult to think after that, but I will manage. The date is not yet over. Let us assume your date is not so old-fashioned, and after your kiss, has invited you inside. You are accepting this invitation because date has gone well. You find yourself sitting on my couch, looking into my eyes. What will you do now?
I'd ask if you like to go to bed.
To bed? To sleep?
I don't think we'll be doing much sleeping.
Gosh, moi. If you continue to say such things, I am afraid I may blast off into space. I think that is a great place to stop. You have performed wonderfully. If I am being honest, I am not sure you ever needed my help. Any date would be lucky to have you. Take it from me. When you find someone you are ready to date, go for it.
Thanks, Dasha. You really were a huge help.
It is my pleasure. Helping others is my greatest joy.
Now it's your turn to let me help you.
Well,
No buts. What's on your mind?
Well, please, forgive me, but I do not feel ready to share it just yet.
Dasha?
I must lift something heavy and make proper sense of all of this. I will share it with you soon, I promise.
We'll give you some time.
Thank you. Come see me soon.
Well, okay. Add it to the next day and then we'll call it, I think. Alright. Go ahead and save.